the middle of the field, you're going to see the captains for both teams walking out. For the Cardinals, the captains today are number 1, Messiah Thorne, number 80, Dason Hors, number 99, Chase Nolan, and number 52. Was that a 52 or is that a 54? That was a 52.
Yep, that's 52.
Okay.
Number 52, Angel Figueroa.
Angel Figueroa.
And the captains for the Yellow Jackets, we have number 9, and there's 2 number 9, so it's either Amari Airy or Corlin Witcher. We have number 65, Dalton Hall. Number 26, Joe Jones. So, meeting at center field, and let's see what happens here. It's all about luck.
One thing I know for sure, you always got a 50-50 chance to win this.
And it's up. Looks like Wheeling won the toss.
Wheeling has won a toss and has deferred.
So no doubt you guys heard that. Wheeling will defer to the second half. And, last week, well, not last week, but the last time they were at home, they actually just decided to take the ball against Pembroke. But, so let's see what that, happens here. What that state offense is incredible. I mean, this offense is first in the MEC in total offense and second in scoring offense. So you're putting a lot of pressure on that defense on this opening drive, Alex.
Yeah, Wheeling's going to definitely have to come out guns a-blazing defensively. Got a lot of different people they're going to have to key in on. They got 2 really good running backs in Felder and Pessoa. They've got 3-4 different options to throw the ball to. And out come the Cardinals rocking the all reds today. This might be my favorite Wheeling football jersey combination here.
Yeah, we were talking in the before pregame, that this jersey matchup is just elite. Yeah. I am such a fan of when teams go, straight colors.
Please join both the Cardinals and the Yellow Jackets in a moment of silence as we honor the life and legacy of Jilene Harrington. Thank you.
So in case you guys didn't pick that up, there's a senior linebacker on the state team, started the season off, and he unfortunately lost his life on a very unfortunate event. So we had to take a moment to honor his legacy. It's just such a sad story, but one could argue that tragedy is fueling this West Virginia State team. They're off to such a hot start, 5-1 overall, haven't lost a conference game, 4-0, and Wheeling is going to have a lot in store. 2-4, 1-3 in the conference. They're going to have their hands full. I said it in the pregame show.
And still looking for that first win at home as well.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be a tough task in front of them.
Practice for the Yellow Jacket, number 5, Justin Pessoa.
Yellow Jackets have number 5, Justin Pessoa, back deep. We'll see him play a big factor in the return game as well as the run game. And set to kick it away for the Cardinals is Joe Lima. Lima swings the leg, and we are underway here at Bishop Schmidt Field. It was fielded by Mosley. He got it on the far side, brought it to the near side, had a little bit of a hole, but luckily 3 different Cardinals were able to get to him and bring him down before he got out to the 40.
It's a pretty solid return. You're getting a little bit more yards than if you would take the touchback. Lima's kick was a little shallow, but really good job by Mosley setting State up in a pretty respectable position. So your starting quarterback going to be number 4, Isaiah Best, coming into this one. 91 for 156, 58.3% passing, 1,380 yards, 12 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions on the season.
His first play of the game is going to be a handoff that gets stuffed at the line. That was Pessoa on the carry.
And Justin Pessoa, for the viewers at home, he is a force that Wheeling is going to have to really lock in on. 559 yards, second in the MEC for rushing.
A lot of yelling on this Wheeling sideline already. Got the running back helping out to point out coverages. Here's a pass. It's in and out of the hands of Joel Felder.
That was a really solid defensive clamp effort by the Wheeling defense, forcing up a 3rd down for West Virginia State on this opening drive. This would be huge if they can stop them here.
It's going to be a 3rd and long 11 for Best and his offense.
State is historically very good on 3rd down, 43% on the season, which is very good.
It's going to be a play-action pass here. Best looking around, dumps it off to Felder underneath, and he gets beautifully wrapped up by Jack Perry. That will bring the punt team out.
That'll shoot some adrenaline in your arm if you're Wheeling. Jack Perry leading this defense, the leader on the field, leading statistically, 35, now 36 tackles on the season. You love to see that from your star defensive linebacker.
And a great first outing for the defense here. Didn't even allow a positive yardage play at all. Every play got either stopped at the line of scrimmage or behind it.
And that's exactly what you need. And even more so, you need your offense to get on the field and produce.
You got flags coming in. Looks to me like West Virginia State moved.
Full start. Offense, number 47. Javier Brody,
That's going to push him back 5 more yards. That was Eric McGuire who jumped off of the line.
3-yard line, 4th down.
That'll just give even more room for Trey Holloway.
Brennan Schmidt, the punter.
Well, that one was close
Nice
to getting
kick.
blocked.
Right to Holloway, though, who fielded it at about the 27. He busts it outside. He's got some speed, and he's going to end up running out of bounds himself.
That's such an incredible return. He started from his own 35-yard line, and now Wheeling will get the set-up shop in Yellow Jacket territory, starting about the 44-yard line. A really good position for this Cardinal team to get a strike first.
And with that, we're going to see our first media timeout of the day. We'll be back in just a bit.
The athletic home event will be Sunday, October the 20th.
Obtén lo que necesites para disfrutar de tu viaje largo de trabajo con una cocina, lavandería y más en Studio6.com.
I want to thank my mom and my staff. Beach ball.
There it is.
Find your ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
Meet Stravino, the Insights Hub that's built for you. Search across a variety of file formats and refine results with custom filters to quickly find what's most relevant for you. Save time by going straight to key findings. Instead of having to go through an entire report, just to find the details you're looking for. Or, for a more in-depth look, easily save your find and return to it later. Unleash the power of your insights with Stravito.
Find your ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
The journey to home ownership feels daunting when you're standing at square one. That's why at Stone Martin Builders, we've diligently built our entire team in-house so that each step of your experience is completely focused on you and your needs. Because at Stone Martin Builders, we believe everyone deserves a place to call home.
The jump play they had on the first one, but 5 yards is nothing to sneeze at.
Amari Lewis.
I mean, if you think about it, you average 3 yards per carry. You get 4 plays, you move 12 yards. You only got to get 10 for a first down. So, and Mitchell's averaging 5.6 so far this season. This one not quite going to make it to that average. It'll set up third and medium.
Amari Lewis. In on the stop for the Yellow Jackets.
So it's almost a guarantee we're going to see a pass. But before that, we were going to have an injury timeout for a down Yellow Jacket. We'll get you all that updates when we come back in 60 seconds. Don't go anywhere.
Like millions of Americans, my credit score has been a roadblock to getting the things I need. That's why I use Progressive Leasing. The application is easy and I can shop at some of my favorite stores, from appliances to electronics, furniture, jewelry, and more. They're always here to help when I need them. Progressive Leasing offers many lease-to-own purchase options. Visit progleasing.com for more details. Ownership by rental lease agreement with Progressive Leasing costs more than the retailer's cash price. Select items only. Cancel or purchase early at any time.
आज पराठे खाते हैं?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। इजी टू कुक, एक्सेप्शनल टेस्ट विद एक्साइटिंग फ्लेवर्स। कवान, ट्रूली फ्रेंडलिशियस।
Oh man. Ugh, parents.
Start planning your family fun in the ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
There's only one way to limit screen time while expanding it. The 2024 Jeep Wrangler and Gladiator. Jeep, there's only one. There's only one way to experience first class. In the second row and third row. Everywhere you go. The 3-row Grand Cherokee L. There's only one.
Oh man. Ugh, parents.
Start planning your family fun in the ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
Oh boy.
Line of scrimmage.
Get that offense back on the field,
Yeah.
boys.
Defense, 12 men on the field.
Oh my.
12 men on the field.
So the state as a team's already taken 2 penalties. Wheeling's taken none. One was on offense, one was on defense, and this one is pretty costly.
Yes, it is. I mean, yes, the field goal was good, so you're still going to be down 3-0, but that's better than potentially being down 6 or 7-0.
Yes.
Right? Now the Cardinals are inside the 20-yard line. They're in the red zone. Have a pretty decent red zone offense. Stevie Mitchell's been the only guy to carry the ball so far. We'll see if Lutz does elect to go to the air. Looks like he will as he drops back. Taking his time, goes to the back of the end zone, was looking for Mitchell, but overthrew him.
And he threw it right to Nick Blake's direction. That was the MEC Defensive Player of the Week. I mentioned he had that 60-plus yard pick six against Concord last week. And, that was an overthrown ball, clearly. He's lucky it was overthrown by Blake, too.
Cardinals will try it again on second down here. From the 17. Mitchell moving to Lutz's left. Steps up, throws it, looking for Charles, hits off of his left hand and falls to the turf. Be 3rd and 10 now.
I really love the calmness that Lutz shows in the pocket. He's only thrown or attempted 2 throws, but he's very set in that pocket, very comfortable. And I don't know if you saw, but there was a block that wasn't picked up. Maybe it was designed, but off that far side, there was an end coming right for him, too.
Cardinals are going to need to muster something up here on 3rd and long. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Going to need to get the snap off. It's at 2. They do. Low snap. Lutz able to get to it, though. He's going to juke and jive to his right. Lofts one to the far side. Looking for Dason Hors. It falls incomplete.
Shout out to this coverage by the state defense. 3 and out after taking that penalty. Every target Lutz threw, there was 2 guys on that intended target every single time. Someone really did their homework and watched some film thus last week.
So now Lima will be back out there once again. This time he'll attempt it from 5 yards closer than the last one. This one a 35-yarder. Kick up. It's got plenty of leg, but it misses wide. Cardinals unable to come up with a score on their opening drive, which started in plus territory.
That's a little detrimental. You get the ball, and Trey Holloway started them off. Really good spot at that 44-yard line. They're only able to get to the 20 or a little outside that 20-yard line, and you're not able to find the end zone, and that's brutal. You're going to put this hot state offense on the field. They haven't seen much yet, but let's see if the defense can hold up one more time. We're going to take a break here. We'll be back shortly. Don't go anywhere on MEC TV.
Our mission as educators is to help you grow, explore, and achieve your aspirations. When our seniors graduate, they receive more than just a diploma. They leave Wheeling University with clarity, purpose, and the confidence that they need to succeed throughout their career. Exceptional experiences, exciting opportunities, meaningful guidance, and lifelong friendships. This is the foundation and academic excellence we believe in. That's the Wheeling University difference.
Are you still wearing enough layers to insulate an iceberg? That's why you need the new Bearskin Hoodie 4.0. The 10-pocket tactical micro fleece hoodie that blocks wind, repels rain, and regulates heat for incredible comfort, wherever you are.
Find your ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
The journey to home ownership feels daunting when you're standing at square one. That's why at Stone Martin Builders, we've diligently built our entire team in-house so that each step of your experience is completely focused on you and your needs. Because at Stone Martin Builders, we believe everyone, deserves a place to call home.
It's about energy and collaboration. It's about breathing life into your workspace.
Holding. Offense. Number 6.
And you can almost guarantee that anytime that ball bounces to the outside and there's a flag thrown, it's almost always going to be holding, and that's pretty detrimental. That was a very solid gain by Pessoa, but unfortunately the lineman, you're doing your best as a lineman, just trying to make sure that your guy has enough room to run, but you got to make sure you're within those shoulder pads.
So now that will pretty much erase everything Pessoa did on both of his carries so far on this drive. Sets up 2nd and 12. Marcus Ray coming in motion across the field. Once more to Pessoa, this time outside on the left. And he's brought down by Chase Nolan.
So the ball carrier, Chase Nolan, Jack Perry, and on the soft
Jack Perry also in there.
Really all State's done is just kind of run this ball down the throat of Wheeling, and they've been running a lot, but those penalties have erased those rushing yards.
Looked like Nolan jumped. Flags are thrown, and Best knew it, so he tried to go deep downfield to Mosley. Pass was broken up by Don.
complete, intended for Adrian Mosley. Flag on the play.
Outside. Defense. Number 99. 5-yard penalty. First down.
And that would have sent the offense off the field. Really good coverage by Mike Don. It was terrific man coverage, but that was the captain, Chase Nolan, jumping the gun a little bit. And this offense is going to stay on the field.
And they'll have a new set of downs here as well. 1st and 10 from the 32. This time, we'll see Felder carry it. He gets swarmed. But the offensive linemen are able to keep him moving forward with a big push.
You never stop until you hear that whistle. Terrific hustle by those linemen, recognizing that, pushing Pessoa forward, and picked up about two or three additional yards off of that. About 2nd and 4.
Joe Jones, the tight end, came in motion, then Marcus Ray. Both coming to the near side. It's going to be a handoff. Felder on the carry yet again. Minimal gain, though.
That was really close to being stopped in the backfield, so terrific hustle by Felder.
3rd and short. Another run play, back into the teeth. Cardinals were there, but the official on the far sideline signaling for the chain gang to move 10 yards down the field.
I mentioned earlier Pessoa 2nd in the MEC for rushing. Well, guess who's right behind him? Joel Felder, 3rd in the MEC. He's got 528 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns compared to Pessoa's 4. He's averaging about 5 yards a carry, and it really came into fruition right there.
This halfback duo is pretty much all we've seen so far from West Virginia State. Go figure, as I say that, we see a pass completed to Mosley over the middle, and he's got some breakaway speed, and he is into the end zone for the first score of the day. West Virginia State up 6-0.
That was just a dissection of the Wheeling defense, and again, a couple missed tackles. We saw it against Pembroke, and we see it once more here. Finds Mosley right in the middle of the field, puts up his 4th touchdowns on the year, and State will strike first.
I did like the effort there at the end of the play, though, by McElwain. He was trying to chase down Mosley, swatted a hand at the ball to try and knock it free. ultimately didn't work. So now Schmidt out there to attempt the point after. Down to 3. Kick is up, and the kick is good. West Virginia State leads 7-0, 7:24 remaining in the first. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to Bishop Schmidt Field. We saw West Virginia State take a 7-0 lead here in the first, thanks to a pitch and catch from Best to Mosley. Here's the kickoff. Holloway back deep, along with Oberdick. It goes to Holloway, who fields it inside his own end zone. He's coming over to the near side, gets up to around the 20.
I mentioned in the pregame show that Wheeling has the best special teams unit in the entire MEC, and it's all because of Trey Holloway. He came into this one 540 kick return yards. That's just, how do you even do that? If you're not Trey Holloway, how are you doing that? How are you stopping that?
Really saw him excel against Fairmont State when he took 2 back, and then had a third long one as well. Cardinals will start at their own 21. 7:18 remains in the opening frame. Holloway gets it on a jet touch pass, and he's going to dive forward to get a first down.
And that just shows the speed of Trey Holloway. He just turns the jets on that jet pass, just bursts right through the first down. Great play. Great job to start this drive off.
I wouldn't mind seeing a couple short passes here, get Lutz into a little bit of a rhythm. Over to Charles on the out route. He steps out of bounds after a pickup of about 5.
I think he heard you. That'll be Charles's second target, but his first catch of the day. Charles also a leader on this receiving corps. 385 yards, 3 touchdowns, 6 in the MEC.
Nick Blake was coming in on a cornerback blitz, but we saw a handoff, so he didn't factor much into that play. DeJuan Green, the ball carrier.
Very nice pickup on the ground. Puts it about 3rd and 1. And we know how much this offense loves to just punch it up the middle, but they haven't had the most success when they do that. It's, these defenses seem to just pick it up immediately, and they stop them dead in their tracks and even lose a few yards in the process.
Green is in the backfield with Lutz. He's typically the guy they go to in short yardage situations. They give it to him, but I believe he gets stuffed. I don't think he quite got there.
I believe you're right. They didn't run up the middle that time, but the same concept. Just bounced it between the guard and the tackle. And this is a gutsy call. You're in your own zone. You're at the 41-yard line. You're going to go for it on 4th and 1.
And that's exactly why they did. Lutz went with a hard count. He was looking for Charles. Doesn't matter that it's intercepted. Cardinals are going to have a fresh set of downs here. It was very clear to me. I saw Nazir Jones jump into the neutral zone, and he didn't get back in time.
Defense, number 95.
All right. You're right. That's exactly why they went for it on 4th down. I drew the defense offside on the hard count.
I kind of figured that was what they were doing when I saw Brady still standing on the sidelines. Lutz, hands off. Green again. Able to break through the first line of tacklers, but gets stopped after a gain of 1.
Just past that 5-minute mark in this first quarter. Saw State get the first touchdown in this one. A nice shot from Best to Mosley, just burning the Cardinal defenders. And Wheeling right now trying to answer back. 2nd and 9.
Lutz takes a snap, swing pass to Holloway. Hurdles a man. Holloway able to pick up 3 after the catch.
If Holloway doesn't hurdle him, that honestly might be a loss. But with the hurdle, you're picking up 4 extra yards. 3rd and 5. Love the effort by Trey Holloway.
That makes it a lot more manageable here for Lutz to pick up another first down. Have Holloway and Ford on the far side. Charles on the near, along with, I believe, Hoers. Lutz dropping back, looking to the out route, and it's going to be intercepted by number 30. That's Tim Sanford II. He jumped the route perfectly.
Make it his 2nd interception on the season. Tim Sanford leads his team in tackles. He is a crucial part to that State defense. And like you said, Alex, jumps the route, reads Lutz's eyes perfectly. And just like that, that State offense right back on the field. And, you know, when they went for it on 4th down, it was a pick. It didn't matter.
No,
but
that one does.
That one does. So it was a little bit of subtle foreshadowing.
So now West Virginia State set up at their own 44 here. And another handoff. This time Felder with it. He was brought down by number 8, Marcel Chapman.
That was such a terrific run. I think he even did a little bit of a jump, too. They're going to mark him a little bit shorter than what I thought he was. It was still 2nd and 2, pickup of 8. That's very nice. That's what you want to see from your running back.
Yellow Jackets are now in Cardinal territory. And the pill once again prescribed to Felder, but Chapman was right there to meet him. But there is a flag on the play. It's going to be a holding on the offense.
Holding, offense, number 70. Senior penalty, replay 2nd down.
Penalty on number 70, David Dawson.
I mean, I know you got stuff up the middle, but you most certainly wouldn't take the holding call. You'd rather just get stuffed up the middle, 3rd and about 4 instead of now 2nd and 12 from your own, was a 42-yard line.
Pass play this time, quick hitter. This one to Williams.
It's going to be Williams' first target of the game. Haven't seen him too much. They're looking at a 3rd and long situation. He's one of those receivers that just kind of flies right below the radar. Might see a target or 2 go to him.
It's going to be a 3rd and long play for Bess in the O. Man in motion is Bunch. He's now on the far side. He's got some speed. Bess looked his way. Ball's tipped into the air. Big hit from from Hoover. He was able to break up the pass with that hit on Quentin Williams.
I was so close to a pick, but you're obviously going to take the pass breakup if nothing else. But that was a crushing blow by Hoover.
And it was a really well-timed hit as well.
Mm-hmm.
Williams had already got his hands on the ball, so he's now no longer a defenseless receiver. You know, then Hoover hits him, ball pops out, even though Williams did try and tip it back to himself. So now Schmidt out there to punt it away. High snap. Kick almost blocked Holloway retreats, calls for the fair catch, and the Cardinals will start their newest drive inside their own 10.
I honestly didn't see him wave his hands. I think I was just looking down. I was like, there's 4 defenders right in front of him. I wouldn't be surprised. We've seen it before. He's juked so many more defenders that have just been right in front of his face.
Yeah, he's so shifty.
Mm-hmm.
It's very tough to bring him down. So it's looking like the ball will be placed at the 10-yard line. Cardinals' third drive of the game starts with a Stevie Mitchell handoff up the middle. He was able to keep the butter churning to pick up 4.
Brought down by a hosting Yellow Jackets. There's another drop down box that you have to take.
And now it looks like we've got another injured Yellow Jacket. We'll go ahead and step aside.
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत। भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। इजी टू कुक, एक्सेप्शनल टेस्ट विद एक्साइटिंग फ्लेवर्स। कवान, ट्रूली फ्रेंडलिशियस।
Come on, get your motor running.
You just head on the highway.
Looking for some tacos.
And whatever comes our way.
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत। भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। इजी टू कुक, एक्सेप्शनल टेस्ट विद एक्साइटिंग फ्लेवर्स। कवान, ट्रूली फ्रेंडलिशियस।
Come on, get your motor running.
You just head on the highway.
Looking for some tacos.
And whatever comes our way.
The journey to home ownership feels daunting when you're standing at square one. That's why at Stone Martin Builders, we've diligently built our entire team in-house so that each step of your experience is completely focused on you and your needs. Because at Stone Martin Builders, we believe everyone deserves a place to call home.
Fly LATAM Airlines and experience the wonders of South America, Colombia, Brazil, Chile, Peru, Argentina, and much more. Fly LATAM Airlines today.
The journey to home ownership feels daunting when you're standing at square one. That's why at Stone Martin Builders, we've diligently built our entire team in-house so that each step of your experience is completely focused on you and your needs. Because at Stone Martin Builders, we believe everyone deserves a place to call home.
Plan your family fun in the ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
आज पराठे खाते हैं?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत। भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। इजी टू कुक, एक्सेप्शनल टेस्ट विद एक्साइटिंग फ्लेवर्स। कवान, ट्रूली फ्रेंडलिशियस।
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $8,900 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Plus, no monthly payments until next year. There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $8,900 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Plus, no monthly payments until next year.
The journey to home ownership feels daunting when you're standing at square one. That's why at Stone Martin Builders, we've diligently built our entire team in-house so that each step of your experience is completely focused on you and your needs. Because at Stone Martin Builders, we believe everyone deserves a place to call home.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $8,900 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Plus, no monthly payments until next year.
To the hole. That's exactly what they teach you. Beautiful execution. And Pessoa doing what he does best. Going up right before the quarter ends. I didn't know I said as.
Cardinals trying to get Marcel Chapman onto the field. They do. Schmidt out to kick it. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is also good. West Virginia State now leads 14-0. Hold up, we've got a flag on the play. Came in well after, though. I think it'll be maybe for one of West Virginia State's players losing their helmet.
I didn't see. I wasn't looking at it.
I saw a helmet come off. I don't know if he took it off too early or what happened there. Guess we'll find out.
Result of the play was a good extra point. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughing, defense, number 8. 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
And that could be why the helmet popped off.
And they subbed Chapman in there too late, and Chapman's the one coming up with the penalty. We're just going to keep it here. It looks like the teams are going to walk out on the field slowly. It's almost a guaranteed touchback, but Trey Holloway and Colin Oberdick back to receive it. That's something we haven't called a whole lot. Colin Oberdick, he's another receiver that just, and he's very talented. Had a really good catch against Charleston last week, but 176 yards on the season. Hasn't been the first or second read, more like the third, fourth, maybe even fifth read in this Wheeling offense.
And the kickoff will head back to the track. So the Cardinals will start at their own 25.
So obviously last drive wasn't your best outing, most certainly. In fact, these last three drives have not been great for the Cardinals. Maybe you can string something together here. Seems like Trey Holloway is really your only way to get this offense going, but if you're going to keep going to one guy, State's going to pick up on that. And maybe that's whenever you target Charles or Oberdick or even Dason Horrs. He's also a very underrated receiver in this offense.
This drive will start with 36 seconds to go. Lutz looking deep down the sideline. Holloway makes the catch.
What a grab by Trey Holloway. It looked like he was a little roughed up on that matchup, but it was one-on-one. Defender overstepped a little bit more. Holloway stepped up, came down with the catch. That's a jump play you needed.
There's a lot of handsiness, too, by both sides. That's why no DPI was called. Handoff going to Green. He went into the Big Eaters as time expires in the first. Green able to pick up 2 on the first down carry. We'll go ahead and send it to a break. Your score after 1 quarter of play, West Virginia State 14, Wheeling 0.
What is the real value of connecting technology?
The journey to home ownership feels daunting when you're standing at square one. That's why at Stone Martin Builders, we've diligently built our entire team in-house so that each step of your experience is completely focused on you and your needs. Because at Stone Martin Builders, we believe everyone deserves a place to call home.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $8,900 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Plus, no monthly payments until next year. There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $8,900 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Plus, no monthly payments until next year.
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ. Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawaan, truly friendlicious.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $8,900 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Plus, no monthly payments until next year.
The journey to home ownership feels daunting when you're standing at square one. That's why at Stone Martin Builders, we've diligently built our entire team in-house, so that each step of your experience is completely focused on you and your needs. Because at Stone Martin Builders, we believe everyone deserves a place to call home.
Yards. 3rd and 10. Lutz drops back, airs it out. Wobbler in and out of the hands of Ford.
I really like that ball by Lutz. That was a really good throw. Maybe a little bit high, but as a receiver, you got to come down with that. He beat his matchup, had the step on him, but slips right through the hands. And we're going to see the punt unit back out on the field. It's going to be Trey Brady.
This will be the second time we see him today. Nick Blake back to return it. He's standing at his own 11-yard line near the left hash. And the Cardinals are going to take a delay of game penalty, give Brady 5 more yards to work with.
That's a really smart play. I mean, usually penalties are something coaches are going to scold at and everyone's going to scold you at, but I really love that IQ play by the coaching staff.
Now Brady needs to sky kick this one.
Yes.
Let it get in the air. Let your defense, or your special teams unit, I should say, get down there, surround Blake, make him call for a fair catch. Not the sky kick I was necessarily looking for, but great coverage. Ball will be down inside the 5.
Man, those wings just flew down there. There was no state players around to even try to down the ball before they did. And it looked like that ball was going to go in the end zone, but great job by the Cardinals pinning State within their own 5-yard line. And we have a media timeout, so with 13:27, we will be right back momentarily. Don't go anywhere.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $8,900 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Plus, no monthly payments until next year. There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $8,900 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Plus, no monthly payments until next year.
The journey to home ownership feels daunting when you're standing at square one. That's why at Stone Martin Builders, we've diligently built our entire team in-house, so that each step of your experience is completely focused on you and your needs. Because at Stone Martin Builders, we believe everyone deserves a place to call home.
Once again.
Should be getting a call here soon.
With it being in the backfield, I'm thinking it's a holding.
Holding, offense, number 65. Penalties declined. Third down.
I was going to say, how much farther can you back them up?
Yeah, I like the call there by Brady to just take the loss of down. Because, I mean, you're only going to go back one more yard. You're already at the 2. It's half the distance. So
Can't
3rd and 10.
Can't play in the end zone.
Here's a swing pass to Felder on the far side. He doesn't have much room to run. A flock of Cardinals getting over to him to force 4th down.
That was a solid defensive effort, locked in when they needed to, and obviously you're not going to go for this within your own 10-yard line. So shout out that Wheeling defense, focusing in on their assignments, and again, I got to shout out Wheeler. That was a terrific pass breakup because that was a deep ball. That was going to the 30-yard line. And if he makes that catch, we're still going.
Schmidt out to punt. Holloway back at midfield. Ball is away. Holloway signals for the fair catch, ends up running away from the ball as it takes a West Virginia State hop and rolls, still rolling, and finally down at about the 37.5-yard line.
That was a terrific punt by the special teams unit of Brennan Schmidt. And like you said, State hop. We're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere.
For 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community. The health plan. Here for you.
Each Balsam Hill tree is carefully crafted after real species found in nature. The branch tips are molded to create lifelike needles that mimic the structure and texture of natural evergreens. See the forest in our trees at Balsam Hill. Each Balsam Hill tree is carefully crafted after real species found in nature. The branch tips are molded to create lifelike needles that mimic the structure and texture of natural evergreens. See the forest in our trees at Balsam Hill.
आज पराठे खाते हैं?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। इजी टू कुक, एक्सेप्शनल टेस्ट विद एक्साइटिंग फ्लेवर्स। कवान, ट्रूली फ्रेंडलिशियस।
Each balsam hill tree is carefully crafted after real species found in nature. The branch tips are molded to create lifelike needles that mimic the structure and texture of natural evergreens. See the forest in our trees at Balsam Hill.
The journey to home ownership feels daunting when you're standing at square one. That's why at Stone Martin Builders, we've diligently built our entire team in-house, so that each step of your experience is completely focused on you and your needs. Because at Stone Martin Builders, we believe everyone deserves a place to call home.
It's going to go against the backup center, Peyton Horse. And not exactly at midfield, and they're back in their own territory, technically. The Cardinal 49-yard line, 1st and 15.
Lutz drops back. Quick swing screen to Mitchell. Once again has some real estate. He's at the 20, being chased down by West and forced out of bounds around the 15.
Stevie Mitchell has been such a productive part of this offense today, and you give the ball to him once more, he's going to find space almost every single time. Huge play, and they're back in the red zone with a chance to do some damage.
Lutz back to the air. This time a screen to the left to Holloway. Not as big of a gain as his teammate, but still a very good one. Got close to the sticks.
And on the stop for the Yellow Jackets, number 30, Tim Sanford.
That was Sanford who made the tackle.
This is definitely not a 4th down.
No. Mitchell brought down in the backfield. Kind of bit my tongue there. Looked like he might have been able to escape the first guy.
And on the stop for the Yellow Jackets.
Looked like Val West got back there. Big loss. Loss of about 3 on the play. Again, is not now. Okay, now he switches it up. It's 3rd down and about 3. 3rd down about 3 at the state 10-yard line. Just under 10 minutes to play in the first half.
Cardinals at the 9-yard line, trying to get on the board for the first time today. Brought in some extra blocking. And we got a whistle. It's going to be a delay of game.
Those penalties are so frustrating as a coach. You had the guys out there, but it's just a lack of communication. They very lackadaisical getting to the line. So that's going to back them up even more. Now we're looking at a 3rd and 9 at the, again, it's still the state, about 15.
If I'm West Virginia State, I'm locking in on Holloway and Mitchell. Those have been the 2 big playmakers so far for Wheeling today. Lutz dropping back, feels pressure immediately, but it leaves Mitchell wide open over the middle. The Cardinals capitalize.
Well, Stevie Mitchell was the one responsible getting them to this spot off the 36-yard pass completion, and the blitz was sent by the state defense, wide open in the middle of the field with Stevie Mitchell. Anybody can make that throw. Lutz makes a great play, and Wheeling on the board, a much-needed point.
Lima out for the PAT. And he splits the uprights. So with 9:05 remaining in quarter number 2, your score now 14-7, West Virginia State in the lead. Before we go to the break, I've got a trivia question for everyone watching at home. In 2015, what team beat both Ohio State and Michigan while leading for a combined total of 0 seconds in the game? The answer coming up after this break.
Our mission as educators is to help you grow, explore, and achieve your aspirations. When our seniors graduate, they receive more than just a diploma. They leave Wheeling University with clarity, purpose, and the confidence that they need to succeed throughout their career. Exceptional experiences, exciting opportunities, meaningful guidance, and lifelong friendships. This is the foundation and academic excellence we believe in.
Before the break, I asked in 2015 what team beat both Ohio State and Michigan while leading for a combined total of 0 seconds in the game. Your answer, Michigan State. Against Michigan, Jalen Watts-Jackson had a 38-yard fumble recovery off a muff punt and scored as time expired. Then, against Ohio State, Michael Giger hit a 41-yard field goal as the clock hit 0-0. Kickoff to Pessoa, who takes it inside his own 10. Bounced it from the near side to the far and is finally brought down inside the 20. And now we got a scuffle here on the near side.
That's between, looks like
Thorne?
Justin McElwain and...
Oh, yeah. Okay, wrong number.
and Eric McGuire. Very far away from the play.
Yeah, I was looking to the far side. I didn't even see it. Then I see officials running in from midfield to try and break it up. And now they're all discussing here on what penalties will be dished out.
Now, was that that fumble recovery, was that the game where they zoomed in on that one Michigan State fan that had his hands over his head? He had the glasses on, and he's just completely shocked.
I'm not exactly sure. See,
Okay.
with me not being a Michigan State fan, I wouldn't know that portion.
Oh,
of the
I'm
game
not
off
either.
The top of my head.
I'm not
Okay,
either.
yeah,
It's
that's fair.
just memed a lot.
Okay. Yeah, you're right about that.
Going to return. Holding. Receiving team, number 47. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Receiving team, number 47. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Kicking team, number 7. Those penalties offset. First down.
A lot to dissect there on that one. The two unsportsmanlikes offset. Holding goes for it. Okay, and now Payne is showing me the stunned Michigan fan. You might be right here then. Does that image have a date on it?
It says Michigan State. That was back in 2015.
Then yeah, probably right.
Sorry, that was crucial. That was crucial. But both penalties against West Virginia State. One was against Wheeling for the personal foul. There's a scuffle on the near side. Now State's going to set up shop at their own 10-yard line.
Hand off to Felder. Brought down violently by Holmes and Hoover and Thorne and Blake.
And just a flashback, the last drive, Wheeling pinned the Yellow Jackets on their own goal line. So can they hold strong here? They just gave about 6 on the play and stay having a lot more room to work with.
Best takes snap off clap. Hand off up the middle. Stopped after a minimal gain of about a yard.
Every yard's going to count. Again, they were stuffed on this last drive. So let's see if they can convert here. They have one of the better third down conversion rates, sitting about 43%. I mentioned it a little earlier in the first quarter. So can they hold true to that here?
There's the snap. Play action. Bess looking far side. Big hit made by Wheeler. Just knocked the tight end Joe Jones onto his caboose.
Jalen Wheeler's been having a heck of a game on defense. And he was trying to go for the pick, and the receiver caught it, but if he's going to catch it, you got to limit him to the yards, and that's exactly what he did. The momentum with that shoulder pushed him back, knee touched the ground. Another huge stop for Wheeling.
Yeah, I mean, Wheeler hit him as soon as he caught the ball. Great hit. So for the second consecutive drive, West Virginia State is forced to punt, and they'll go 3 and out on back-to-back drives. Booming punt by Schmidt, goes to Holloway, fields it at the 46. He's at the 40. He's got a hole. Can he beat the punter? He gets forced out of bounds.
The special teams work once again, showing off for Wheeling. That's a huge return by Trey Holloway. And whenever you're watching him, it looks like the defenders are going to maybe catch his leg. But they didn't get there, but they're going to send this one back. A legal block in the back, and honestly, I mean, it was clear as day. We saw it right here on the camera. But still a very good return, and they're still set up in pretty okay field position.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you'd like to be near the red zone, but because of the spot foul, then you move back the necessary yardage. Wheeling going to start at their own 45. Still, like you said, not terrible field position. This is very doable, 55 yards away from tying this game.
But then when you think about where it could be at, about the 20-yard line, that's a little brutal. But, this Wheeling team, they've overcome a lot this season. So the question is, are they going to be able to overcome this state defense to tie this one up before the half?
6:40 remains here in this first half. First play of this drive is a run by DeJuan Green, able to push forward for 7.
It's a heck of a run by DeJuan Green. Just put the head down, put the shoulders down, kept the legs churning, second in inches.
And the Pez dispenser once again going to Green. He's able to pick up a first before being brought down.
We just ran the same play back to back. West Virginia State couldn't pick that one up. So another set of chains for these Cardinals in red at the 41-yard line in Yellow Jacket territory.
That's Nazir Jones making the tackle. And Green down the chute again.
Again, same play, just on the opposite side. If it's not broke, don't fix it. State's not ready for that rush up the middle, and I have a feeling they're going to load up a little bit in the box here. Deuces on either side, 5:40 to play in the first half.
Well, Green is decently fast. He's got a little bit of that power back archetype in him, too. Lutz dancing around in the pocket, finally flips it out to Green, who bounces off one tackle, but then gets taken down from behind by number 9, Corlin Witcher.
I'm extremely impressed. Not only did that pass was complete, but it gained yards, gained about 2 on the play. Lutz flushed out of the pocket. That was not the most ideal throw, but Green does a great job jumping up to catch that. If he doesn't catch that, that's probably a pick.
Be 3rd and 4 for the Cards at the Yellow Jacket 34. Lutz hands it off again, right down Main Street. Did he hit the light green, though? He did.
I thought he was going to be short, but DeJuan Green having a tremendous drive, and that's going to force West Virginia State to burn its first time out to try to halt this. Oh, no, excuse me. It's going to be an injury timeout. I misspoke, but we will come back after they check him out here on MEC TV.
Over 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community. The health plan. Here for you.
Our mission as educators is to help you grow, explore, and achieve your aspirations. When our seniors graduate, they receive more than just
Welcome back to Bishop Schmidt Field. West Virginia State having another injury timeout. Nazir Jones was the injured player. He appeared to be all right. Cardinals threatening here, 1st and 10 from the WVSU 30. Lutz looking to the near side, intended for number 82, which is Landon Horse, excuse me. There's 3 different ones on this team.
Yeah, Peyton Horse is the one snapping right now, but as a quarterback, you're trying to fit that ball only to get it to your receiver. That one led a little bit too far, and that'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals at the state 40-yard line.
Lutz, hands off. DeJuan Green can't escape the tackle of Val West, but does pick up a first.
How about DeJuan Green this entire drive? He has been a beast. A lot of yards on this drive.
Green yet again. Same play, going to the right. Big gain once more. Beautiful not pass blocking, run blocking so far today by this Cardinal offensive line. Now a little tempo here for the Cards. 2nd and short. Green again tried to go outside off the right tackle. Got stopped. He'll lose a couple on this play. 3rd down now.
DeJuan Green, just this drive, has rushed for a little under 40 yards. And most importantly, it's keeping that clock ticking. I know they're about ready to strike, but that just limits the amount of time that state offense has to put an answer on the board.
And Wheeling will get the opening kickoff in the second half. So putting points up here is crucial. Lutz hands it off. This time Mitchell, different look. He's close to a first.
I think he got it.
Be 1st and goal. I believe they'll be at the 6-yard line, maybe the 7. 7. All right.
Mitchell was the target for the Cardinals' first score. State sent a big blitz to Lutz, left the middle of the field wide open.
10th play of the drive. Mitchell up the middle. Can't break free, but does lunge forward for a nice pickup on first.
Couple yards on the play. 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line now. A lot of options in the playbook here.
Right before the 2-minute timeout, Mitchell, little burst, gets through, untouched. Cardinals strike. Took 11 plays to go 55 yards, but it does not matter in the end. As long as you put points up on the board, it's a successful drive.
It truly is. Terrific, fantastic work by this Wheeling offense. They started off very slow, gave up the first 2 scores, and very easily could have just laid down and took it, but no, they fought back, drove down the middle of the field, and that offensive line doing a great job opening up the hole as the PAT is blocked. So instead of tying it, they will be down by 1. Still a great job to bring it close before the half. Minute 56 to play on the clock. And when we come back, we'll have the Wheeling kickoff here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
For the ones ensuring the job always gets done, and the ones wearing many hats, Grainger offers professional-grade industrial supplies and real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Each Balsam Hill tree is carefully crafted after real species found in nature. The branch tips are molded to create lifelike needles that mimic the structure and texture of natural evergreens. See the forest in our trees at Balsam Hill.
आज पराठे खाते हैं?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। इजी टू कुक, एक्सेप्शनल टेस्ट विद एक्साइटिंग फ्लेवर्स। कवान, ट्रूली फ्रेंडलिशियस।
A Verbo is for sharing all kinds of moments. From post-concert bliss to pre-game hype. Because with a Verbo, it's always just you, your people, and no one else.
He's on the far side. Flag flies in across the middle of the field. Washington forced out of bounds around the 25.
Yeah, this is looking like it's going to go back.
Point of return, holding. Return team, number 26. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Holding call on Joe Jones. Moves him back 10 yards.
So before that, both these teams have taken the same amount of penalties, but that's the 7th penalty against West Virginia State for 57 yards.
The VSU starting on their own 10. Handoff to Pessoa. He's able to break it outside around the edge. He'll get a first. Wheeler, the one forcing him out. Be 1st and 10 from the 20.
Pessoa leading all rushers. 55 right before that run. Add 10 more to that. Make it 65. 1st and 10.
That's the kind of math I like. It's real simple.
Yeah.
Bess dropping back. Looking to go over the middle of the field. He does. And he finds Williams, but the officials say it hit the turf, so it'll be incomplete.
That was a good eye. I thought he got the hands underneath that, but Mike Dawn said, that one hit turf. Bess was pressured in the pocket, but he's been another quarterback. He's been super calm. You know, I don't want to jinx it like we usually do, but there hasn't been a sack yet.
Bess. Quick hitter to Felder on the near side. He's going to be able to get out of bounds to stop the clock momentarily. It was met by McElwain. It's going to be 3rd and a long 6 with 1:28 to go.
And 6 more yards to keep this drive alive.
That was Felder in motion. Schraub, the safety, calling out something. Bess drops back, looking deep, and it's going to be intercepted by McElwain. He's going to take it to the house for a pick 6. The Cardinals take the lead, 19-14.
I was just about to say McElwain has been very quiet this game, and just when I was thinking it, pick 6 by number 7 in red, his 3rd interception of the year. What a time to get that.
Especially since you're going up right before the half. West Virginia State only going to have 1:18 to go the length of the field. And you're going to receive that second half kickoff. That is a huge defensive play by McElwain.
He just jumped that route, too. He was nowhere near the intended receiver.
Oh, he read it perfectly. This time, Lima's PAT is good. Your score now, 20-14 in favor of the Cardinals. We'll have the final 1:18 right after this break.
Like millions of Americans, my credit score has been a roadblock to getting the things I need. That's why I use Progressive Leasing. The application is easy and I can shop at some of my favorite stores. From appliances to electronics, furniture, jewelry, and more. They're always here to help when I need them. Progressive Leasing offers many lease-to-own purchase options. Visit progleasing.com for more details. Ownership by rental lease agreement with Progressive Leasing costs more than the retailer's cash price. Select items only. Cancel or purchase early at any time.
आज पराठे खाते हैं?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious.
Ooh, is that a JetBlue Plus card?
Honey, the milk's talking.
If you buy me with your card, you'll earn 2 times the points at eligible grocery stores and earn towards a choice of True Blue perks like complimentary in-flight cocktails. Milk today, mimosa tomorrow.
Huh.
What about me?
No.
See you, carrots.
Oh.
Ah, this is nice.
Every purchase has a point with the JetBlue Plus card.
Like millions of Americans, my credit score has been a roadblock to getting the things I need. That's why I use Progressive Leasing. The application is easy and I can shop at some of my favorite stores. From appliances to electronics, furniture, jewelry, and more. They're always here to help when I need them. Progressive Leasing offers many lease-to-own purchase options. Visit progleasing.com for more details. Ownership by rental lease agreement with Progressive Leasing costs more than the retailer's cash price. Select items only. Cancel or purchase early at any time. Like millions of Americans, my credit score has been a roadblock to getting the things I need. That's why I use Progressive Leasing. The application is easy and I can shop at some of my favorite stores. From appliances to electronics, furniture, jewelry, and more. They're always here to help when I need them. Progressive Leasing offers many lease-to-own purchase options. Visit progleasing.com for more details. Ownership by rental lease agreement with Progressive Leasing costs more than the retailer's cash price. Select items only. Cancel or purchase early at any time.
Bess hasn't thrown the ball a ton, and he hasn't had a big strike just yet. But the Cardinals defenders are going to need to look and defend a little bit deeper here as they not allow a big play. Quick hitter to the near side on an out route, caught by Jawan Bunch. He was tackled out of bounds by Don and Blake. It's a pickup of 5, so now WVSU at the 30.
And they already have 2 3-and-outs just this quarter. And they broke that streak on the previous drive before the interception.
Bess airing it out, and it's just beyond the diving Bunch.
I love that read. He was wide open if that ball was on target. He broke past the secondary, and that was Thorne on the coverage. but Best couldn't locate it, couldn't get enough arch on it, and another third down situation for the Yellow Jackets.
Gonna need to pick up 5 to keep the drive alive.
And they're 1 for 6 this game. They have not been efficient whatsoever.
JoJo Holmes coming up close to the line. He's going to drop back in coverage. Best looking deep downfield again. McElwain with his second interception. He brought it in with basically one hand. Now he's at the 40 looking for room. He's able to get by another defender. Spin move. Able to be brought down, though, finally. But the Cardinals have a chance to strike a second time before the half. There's a flag on the play on the near side.
Justin McElwain, take a bow. What a game this kid's having. One-handed interception, and before that was a pick six. Oh, my goodness.
And we had Dalton Hall for West Virginia State on the near side into the Cardinals bench area, basically. And that caused quite a bit of yelling by the Cardinal players, as it should. And that's exactly why we see the flag out there and the officials discussing.
Yeah, this play, this should be a personal foul against West Virginia State. They were the ones initiating the contact on this Wheeling sideline.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. 4. His first.
Oh, we're gonna.
Also, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense.
There we go.
His first. Those penalties all set. First down.
So our stat keeper's not going to like the offsetting penalties, but that's what the call is on the field. Just for background context, our stat program doesn't particularly like to recognize the offsetting penalties, but Wheeling, I mean, they have so much momentum going their way. And yeah, throughout every game they've played such a good first half. But what I want to see is I want to see this same effort in the second half, because they've not had a great second halves, but we still got 52 seconds in this first one, and they can put up another score the way they're rolling.
Lutz able to pick it up after dropping the snap, just kind of throws it away. Pressure was pretty heavy there. The reason I was laughing so heavy, I looked to the left and I saw Zach's face, and I just...
Shout out Wheeling Sports Information Director Zach Ziegler.
So the Cardinals face 2nd 10 from the Yellow Jacket 36. I should probably write that down on my drive chart. I'm too busy laughing.
Got to have a little bit of fun in the booth.
Oh, I always have fun up here. It's awesome. Lutz receives a snap. QB draw. Off a read. Great read. He's able to pick up a first. Only problem is he didn't get out of bounds. Cardinals do have all 3 timeouts. Clock stops, allowing the chain gang to get moving and the ball to be placed. Cardinals going tempo.
They're not calling the timeout yet. That was Lutz's first rushing attempt, and defense clearly wasn't expecting it.
And he was looking for Gotovatarny. Falls in front of his feet.
I believe it was Isaiah. Nope. That was Val West, I believe, that got a hand in on that.
Brings up 2nd down and 10 from the Yellow Jacket 23-yard line.
In 23 seconds.
Lutz drops back, has some time, tried to go to Mitchell, just short-armed it a little. It'll fall to the turf, bringing up 3rd down.
Lutz was in a rhythm, and a couple throws in a row off target, that one underthrown. I mean, this is still very attainable. They're in really good field position, sitting at it looks like the state 24-yard line. Got 19 seconds, all 3 timeouts. If you get this first down, you got to burn that one. At that point, you can either send the field goal unit out or try to go for it all.
Points of any kind are nice here. Mitchell outside. Can't get out of bounds. I'm assuming a timeout's going to be called here. Bernie may let the clock run down. So that'll be the last play of the half, and that's exactly what he's going to do. And the timeout's called with 3 seconds to play.
Timeout. Willing. Go first.
We'll go ahead and take a 30-second timeout.
Like millions of Americans, my credit score has been a roadblock to getting the things I need. That's why I use Progressive Leasing. The application is easy and I can shop at some of my favorite stores, from appliances to electronics, furniture, jewelry, and more. They're always here to help when I need them. Progressive Leasing offers many lease-to-own purchase options. Visit progleasing.com for more details. Ownership by rental lease agreement with Progressive Leasing costs more than the retailer's cash price. Select items only. Cancel or purchase early at any time. Like millions of Americans, my credit score has been a roadblock to getting the things I need. That's why I use Progressive Leasing. The application is easy and I can shop at some of my favorite stores, from appliances to electronics, furniture, jewelry, and more. They're always here to help when I need them. Progressive Leasing offers many lease-to-own purchase options. Visit progleasing.com for more details. Ownership by rental lease agreement with Progressive Leasing costs more than the retailer's cash price. Select items only. Cancel or purchase early at any time.
आज पराठे खाते हैं?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। इजी टू कुक, एक्सेप्शनल टेस्ट विद एक्साइटिंग फ्लेवर्स। कवान, ट्रूली फ्रेंडलिशियस।
Welcome back to Bishop Schmidt Field. Bruni called his first timeout of the half with just 3 seconds remaining up there on the scoreboard. Your score overall in this game, Wheeling 20, West Virginia State 14. And we see Joe Lima out there getting ready. He'll attempt a field goal before the half closes. The ball is on the 23-yard line, so you add 10 yards for the end zone. That's 33, and then you add 7 for the snap. That'll be a 40-yarder for Lima.
He's already 0 for 1 on the field goal today. Attempted one pretty early in the first quarter. Well, technically, he did make one, but it was an offside against West Virginia State. He was called upon again. He missed that one a little wide, so he's going to get the nod once more.
Brady will hold from the left hash. State players making a bunch of noise on the far sideline. Snap, hold, blocked at the line. So that will end the first 30 minutes of play. Wheeling leads 20-14. Peyton, what did you see from both of these teams here in this first half?
Well, I saw West Virginia State take a commanding start to this game, and then Wheeling took control in the second quarter. West Virginia State did not play a great second quarter at all. Compared to the first quarter, 72 rushing yards to Wheeling's 31. And then looking at the second quarter, 16 rushing yards for State and 83 for the Cardinals.
Wow.
And, there's so many other stats just like that. In the second quarter, Wheeling 70 receiving yards. State only had 12. But then you look at the first half, 65 for State and 48 for the Cardinals. So 2 different teams, and they only played a quarter each, if you ask me.
Yeah, and like you said, with these first to second quarter drive comparisons, Wheeling missed a field goal, interception, 3 and out, and then a punt in the first quarter. Then in the second quarter, you have 2 touchdowns and a missed field goal.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big, big difference. Then for West Virginia State, you got a punt and a couple of touchdowns in the first quarter, but then you do 2 3 and outs and 2 picks on back-to-back drives. Like you said, 2 completely different teams in each quarter.
Mm-hmm.
But It was a great first half.
It was very entertaining, and we're going to get to see more. I'm very excited, looking forward to it.
And we'll have that coming up in roughly 20 minutes, along with some more first half stats.
Over 4 decades, the health plan has called West Virginia home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community, the health plan. Here for you.
Our mission as educators is to help you grow, explore, and achieve your aspirations. When our seniors graduate, they receive more than just a diploma. They leave Wheeling University with clarity, purpose, and the confidence that they need to succeed throughout their career. Exceptional experiences, exciting opportunities, meaningful guidance, and lifelong friendships. This is the foundation and academic excellence we believe in. That's the Wheeling University difference.
Meet Stravito, the Insights Hub that's built for you. Search across a variety of file formats and refine results with custom filters to quickly find what's most relevant for you. Save time by going straight to key findings, instead of having to go through an entire report just to find the details you're looking for. Or, for a more in-depth look, easily save your find and return to it later. Unleash the power of your insights with Stravito.
At KPMG, it's our people who make the difference for our clients. Talented teams leveraging the right technology to uncover insights that illuminate opportunity. Ready to make the difference together?
Obtén lo que necesites para disfrutar de tu viaje largo de trabajo con una cocina, lavandería y más en Studio6.com.
At KPMG, it's our people who make the difference for our clients. Talented teams leveraging the right technology to uncover insights that illuminate opportunity. Ready to make the difference together?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ. Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious.
At KPMG, it's our people who make the difference for our clients. Talented teams leveraging the right technology to uncover insights that illuminate opportunity. Ready to make the difference together?
This is our home, our community. Where we're from, we help each other. That's why Stokes Stimley takes pride in helping those from our community who've been injured. We don't let outsider insurance companies take advantage of us. Insurance is big business, and it's their job to minimize your injuries so their company gets rich. They'll do anything they can not to pay you the full value of your claim. That's why we work hard every day to ensure that you get the justice and compensation you deserve. We are Stokes Stimley.
At KPMG, it's our people who make the difference for our clients. Talented teams leveraging the right technology to uncover insights that illuminate opportunity. Ready to make the difference together?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ. Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawaan, truly friendlicious.
At KPMG, it's our people who make the difference for our clients. Talented teams leveraging the right technology to uncover insights that illuminate opportunity. Ready to make the difference together?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ. Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawaan, truly friendlicious.
At KPMG, it's our people who make the difference for our clients. Talented teams leveraging the right technology to uncover insights that illuminate opportunity. Ready to make the difference together? At KPMG, it's our people who make the difference for our clients. Talented teams leveraging the right technology to uncover insights that illuminate opportunity. Ready to make the difference together?
Personal injury? Call Stokes Stimley. 334-316-4123. StokesStimley.com.
Tough on acne, but gentle on your skin. Curology's Acne Cleanser, now at Target.
आज पराठे खाते हैं?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ. Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawaan, truly friendlicious.
Plan your family fun in the ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
Our mission as educators is to help you grow, explore, and achieve your aspirations. When our seniors graduate, they receive more than just a diploma. They leave Wheeling University with clarity, purpose, and the confidence that they need to succeed throughout their career. Exceptional experiences, exciting opportunities, meaningful guidance, and lifelong friendships. This is the foundation and academic excellence we believe in. That's the Wheeling University difference.
Like millions of Americans, my credit score has been a roadblock to getting the things I need. That's why I use Progressive Leasing. The application is easy and I can shop at some of my favorite stores, from appliances to electronics, furniture, jewelry, and more. They're always here to help when I need them. Progressive Leasing offers many lease-to-own purchase options. Visit progleasing.com for more details. Ownership by rental lease agreement with Progressive Leasing costs more than the retailer's cash price. Select items only. Cancel or purchase early at any time.
When people hear my music, I would like them to ask a question. Why do I feel this way when I hear my music? It's the way we verbalize and continue the legacies of our place. The goal is joy. The goal is connection. Not everybody sings, but everybody can learn the words.
Want Ether in your portfolio? Look for ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Low-cost exposure to the second largest cryptocurrency. From Grayscale, the crypto specialist. Type ETH into your investment account today. ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Crypto investing begins here.
Three skincare essentials, one dermatologist design starter set. Curology, now at Target.
Want Ether in your portfolio? Look for ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Low-cost exposure to the second largest cryptocurrency. From Grayscale, the crypto specialist. Type ETH into your investment account today. ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Crypto investing begins here.
This is our home, our community. Where we're from, we help each other. That's why Stokes Stimley takes pride in helping those from our community who've been injured. We don't let outsider insurance companies take advantage of us. Insurance is big business, and it's their job to minimize your injuries so their company gets rich. They'll do anything they can not to pay you the full value of your claim. That's why we work hard every day to ensure that you get the justice and compensation you deserve. We are Stokes Stimley.
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Progressive Leasing lets you fill your home with the things you need. Their application is simple and lease terms understandable. Plus, you can still shop from your favorite stores. Progressive Leasing offers many lease-to-own purchase options. Visit progleasing.com for more details.
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age.
It was just a matter of how good I could get and how far I would go.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Right now during Ram Power Days, get $4,000 cash allowance on the purchase of most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. Don't miss Ram Power Days. Hurry in today.
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ. Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious.
Personal injury? Call Stokes Stimley. 334-316-4123. StokesStimley.com.
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
This is our home, our community. Where we're from, we help each other. That's why Stokes Stimley takes pride in helping those from our community who've been injured. We don't let outsider insurance companies take advantage of us. Insurance is big business, and it's their job to minimize your injuries so their company gets rich. They'll do anything they can not to pay you the full value of your claim. That's why we work hard every day to ensure that you get the justice and compensation you deserve. We are Stokes Stimley.
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age.
It was just a matter of how good I could get and how far I would go.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Right now during Ram Power Days, get $4,000 cash allowance on the purchase of most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. Don't miss Ram Power Days. Hurry in today.
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ. Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious.
Want Ether in your portfolio? Look for ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Low-cost exposure to the second largest cryptocurrency. From Grayscale, the crypto specialist. Type ETH into your investment account today. ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Crypto investing begins here.
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ. Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious.
Diversifying into Bitcoin? Look for BTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust, the low-cost Bitcoin fund from Grayscale, the crypto specialist. Type BTC into your investment account today. BTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust. Crypto investing begins here.
Welcome back to Bishop Schmidt Field. We're getting ready to start the second half. Here's some first half stats for you. Passing wise for West Virginia State, Isaiah Best has 77 yards and a touchdown. Rushing wise, Pessoa leads with 65 yards on 6 carries. Felder right behind him with 7 carries, but only a net of 23 yards. Pessoa added a touchdown as well. Receiving wise, Felder has got 5 targets. He's got 3 of them. He's gone for 9 yards. Mosley's 1 for 2 on catches to targets with 57 yards and a touchdown. Meanwhile, for Wheeling, DeJuan Green, Stephen Mitchell, both almost or above the 50-yard mark. DeJuan Green has 52. Mitchell's got 48. Both of them have 12 carries. Passing-wise, Lutz, 118 and a touchdown. Receiving-wise, Trey Holloway's got 4 for 52 yards. And Stephen Mitchell's got 2 for 50 yards and a touchdown. Your score, 20-14, as Schmidt sends it away. Colin Oberdick receives it at the 2. He's got blockers in front of him, but he's going to be brought down just shy of his own 20-yard line.
Appreciate the effort of him just sending a man down to the ground with the stiff arm, but not going to get too much farther. Wheeling takes over their own territory, a little short of the touchback area, about the 21-yard line.
Ball beyond the 20-yard line. First down and 10 for the Cardinals.
Team-wise, Cardinals outgained the Yellow Jackets in both the pass and run game. Rushing-wise, 114 yards compared to WVSU's 88 in the pass game, 118 to 77. Third down conversion rate was also a little bit better, 4 of 11 compared to West Virginia State's 1 of 7. And we've already got our first flag of the new half. It's a delay of game on Lutz in the offense, so now they'll be at the 15-yard line for a 1st and 15.
Well, coming into this one, Wheeling is third in a stat they really shouldn't be proud of, 3rd in penalty yards given up or taken. But they've done pretty well today, but that delay of game will force them back, but Stevie Mitchell gets it right back.
And to go off of what you were saying about the penalties, Cardinals now with 7 for 50 yards. In comparison, West Virginia State also has 7 for 57 yards, so pretty even.
It's really been the timing of those penalties, too. That's really what's kind of hurt the Yellow Jackets.
So now 2nd and manageable. Mitchell, again, flag flies on the far side. I think one of the officials must have missed laundry day. Mitchell able to get about 1.5 yards to 2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage.
Defense, number 1. Have your penalty. First down.
Going to go against the cornerback Nick Blake. MEC Defensive Player of the Week last week. I have a feeling it's going to go to McElwain, though.
It could after having 2 picks, 1 for a house call. So thanks to the 5-yard offside penalty of Blake, Cardinals have a fresh set. Touch pass to Holloway, and he gets ripped down. Ball is out. The question is Holloway down? Looks like the far side official is signaling his knee was down, so the Cardinals should keep possession of the ball.
It's number 95, Nazir Jones, a terrific read off the defensive line. And this is a play that the Cardinals ran super early in this game, so terrific awareness by him to recognize it was coming again. Because every time they run it, it's always going to go to Holloway.
Be 2nd and 10. Watts back. Quick look. Goes to go to Vitarni over the middle. Gain of about 5.
That'll be go to Vitarni's first target of the day. About 3rd and 11 now. So Wheeling still's got a little bit more work to do if they want to keep this opening drive intact.
Cardinals now up to their own 30. Blake is shadowing Chris Charles, who's only got 1 reception so far on the day. He's on the near side. Lutz looking to the opposite way, trying to scramble out of the pocket. He's looking downfield, goes to Charles, who makes a great catch over top of Nick Blake.
It's coming back, though.
That's unfortunate.
That really is. That's brutal. That was a highlight reel catch for Chris Charles. And that's not his only highlight reel catch that we've seen this season. That one's not going to count. We have another offensive penalty. This time it'll be holding.
And that is just an absolute momentum killer. I mean, you were well behind the sticks already. Big play there from Lutz and Charles. Lutz able to escape out of the pocket. Charles makes a phenomenal catch, and now it's all erased because of a holding. And now you're facing 3rd and a country mile. Lutz drops back. Quick hitter to Stevie Mitchell. He's got a hole. He's able to slip past 1 tackler, but the shoelace tackle was a little too much for Mitchell to recover his balance from. Trey Brady out the punt.
So if you got to think if they didn't have this holding call, this drive is going to continue. And despite the phenomenal second quarter effort by the Wheeling defense and the offense, it's going to be punted away, and West Virginia State has a chance to make up this score a little bit.
There's the snap. Ball's in the air. We won't see a return by West Virginia State. It will be downed by Kevon Harper.
Media timeout.
So that'll send us to our first media timeout of the new half. We'll be back in 60.
आज पराठे खाते हैं?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की इस जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious.
Diversifying into Bitcoin? Look for BTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust, the low-cost Bitcoin fund from Grayscale, the crypto specialist. Type BTC into your investment account today. BTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust. Crypto investing begins here.
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious.
Want Ether in your portfolio? Look for ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Low-cost exposure to the second largest cryptocurrency from Grayscale, the crypto specialist. Type ETH into your investment account today. ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Crypto investing begins here.
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious.
Want Ether in your portfolio? Look for ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Low-cost exposure to the second largest cryptocurrency from Grayscale, the crypto specialist. Type ETH into your investment account today. ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Crypto investing begins here.
Need a crappy drawing of a pink bird thing? Ask your niece. Go to Fiverr and get a professionally designed logo for brand recognition. Any style, any budget. Created just for you. Get yours on Fiverr.com today.
Want Ether in your portfolio? Look for ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Low-cost exposure to the second largest cryptocurrency from Grayscale, the crypto specialist. Type ETH into your investment account today. ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Crypto investing begins here.
The Yellow Jackets now lead 21-20. Brennan Schmidt will kick off.
Colin Overdale, Justin McElwain, and Trey Holloway.
After only 12 receiving yards that second quarter, start off with a 75-yard bomb is how you want to do it.
Oberdick fields it off a bounce. And he's going to be brought down a couple yards shy of his own 45. Smith made the tackle for WVSU.
So Wheeling forced off the field on their first drive, a 3 and outs. And I'm sure they heard an earful on the sideline about the flags. So let's see if they fix it and get past that first 10-yard mark.
Lutz takes the snap, hands it off. Green. He'll be stopped.
DeJuan Green, the ball carrier.
3 yards on the gain.
And you can tell the conversation in the locker room for State was the run game. That in that second quarter, they just got ran through the entire time. And you give up 83 rushing yards. That is unacceptable as a defense.
Lutz hands it off once more. Green right back up the middle.
Green again, the ball carrier.
Looks like he's going to be able to get across midfield, or at least right at it. He'll be about 3 shy of a first. And we've got flags thrown before the start of the play.
Looks like it was going to be against Figueroa. Oh, it's going to go on the defense. This is why you listen before you talk. And that penalty gives a free first down, and Wheeling's going to take that.
Lyndon Hoare's in at tight end now for the Cardinals. He's set up on the near side. Green in the backfield. Little play action going deep. Trey Holloway set up a campsite. Tent was pitched. Campfire was burning hot. And the Cardinals are on the board again.
A dot by Lutz to Holloway. You can't get any more open than that. What vision to see Holloway all the way downfield and the Cardinals get back on top.
Joe into attempt the extra point out of the Trey Brady hole.
45-yard touchdown for Trey Holloway.
That's how you draw it up.
Kick is blocked for the second time. And it appeared to be caught by Val West.
You can just see Coach Bruni on the sideline, not happy about that. He could have 2 extra points, and those 2 extra points could go a long way, but
Lima's kind of had a rough day today. He's had a couple extra points now blocked. He's had a field goal missed, a field goal blocked. Normally we see a lot better from him and the offensive line, just really struggling on that aspect of it today. But the good part is Holloway found the end zone. Cardinals are back on top. Your score now 26-21. We're just going to go ahead and keep it here. We kind of took a little longer on that recap than we usually do. But that's okay. So now for West Virginia State, you got to shake off the broken coverage there. You got to get that offense back out there and try and do what you did on the last drive. Obviously, for the Cardinals, you don't want to allow a one-play touchdown again.
Yeah. You know, both these quarterbacks have been performing phenomenally. You know, Lutz 13 for 25, 170 yards, and for Bess on the other side, very similar numbers. He's got 152. My computer doesn't want to work. 8 for 14, 152 yards. He threw 2 picks. Lutz has only thrown 1.
Williams was the one who fielded it. It was running around all over the place like the Tasmanian devil before finally being brought down. Looks like another West Virginia State player down. Okay, he got up. He's all right. Just took him a little longer to get up.
First down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets on their own 30-yard line.
So, got another pen going out on me here. Just really struggling with these drive charts today. Best drops back, looking to the far side. It's going to be caught by Felder. Pickup of 8.
Don pushing him out of bounds, but it doesn't even matter. Incomplete.
Oh, okay.
Good coverage by Don.
Brings up second down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets from their own 30-yard line.
.936 is where the clock stops. 2nd and 10 from their own 30.
Quick hitter to the outside. And McElwain unable to bring down Marcus Ray.
And obviously, you know, the defensive coordinator would want McElwain to stop him in his tracks, but at the very least he slowed him down, got a handful of the jersey, and allowed the defense to react and get him down only for a gain of 1, 3rd and 9.
At the start of the half, WVSU was just 1 of 7 on 3rd down. Looking across the middle, got it to Pessoa, trying to be dragged down, but can't be. Eventually forced out by Thorne. So WVSU on the move, picking up the first.
And Wheeling got first contact before that first down marker. They got to, you know, wrap up on those tackles. That could have been another 3 and outs they could have forced.
But now, instead, Yellow Jackets on their own 44. Bess drops back, had plenty of time, put a lot of air underneath of it, but didn't read the route by Mosley correctly.
Yeah, someone was wrong on that play.
I'm not sure if the route was relayed wrong in the huddle or if it was one of those wide receiver option routes. And on those option routes, it's really tough to complete those passes because you never know which way the wide receiver is going to cut. So 2nd and 10 now. Bess, handoff. Pessoa might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. All right, he got 1.
Give him a yard. Similar situation, 3rd and 9. Chapman comes away with the stop. Now at the 45-yard line.
West Virginia State now up to 2 of 8 on 3rd downs. Neither team has faced a 4th down play yet, where they go for it anyhow.
They're trying to draw them offside. Now they got to get a real play in the queue.
10 on the play clock. 4-man rush for the Cardinals. Good blocking. All the way down, and it's going to be dropped by Dawn. It was intended for Jawan Bunch. Looked like Bunch had to turn from his right to his left, and by the time he looked up and found the ball, it was already too far out of his range.
We got a flag here. A holding call against the offense, and we've seen that script before. But again, terrific coverage by Mike Dawn. He had the basket ready for the catch. Just couldn't get it over in time, but he'll take a pass breakup every day of the week.
So Holloway back deep, standing at his own 15. Out the punt, Brennan Schmidt. This will be the 4th time we see him to boot it. End over end punt. Fair caught by Holloway. That is 21. And flags fly in after the play. Looked like Carter Blake got hit.
Trey Holloway with the fair catch. Flags on the play.
Yeah, this is gonna be a late hit. Coach Bruni's yelling at
Carter Blake
for a block in the back.
Corner kick. Legal block in the back.
That's what it's going to be.
13, number 17. Senior penalty.
He is not happy.
No, he is not at all.
So instead of Wheeling taking this at their own
roughly
25,
20
roughly
yeah.
25, they're going to start at their own 12. So Coach Bruni justifiably mad, and he's letting them have it. But hey, the positive here, Landon Lutz has been in a groove. He has really found a mesh with this offense over this, in the second quarter. First quarter wasn't really connecting well, but he's done a lot better, and we just saw that touchdown to Holloway.
First play, handoff, Mitchell. Short game.
Stevie Mitchell, the ball carrier.
But to go back to what you're saying about Lutz, he's 13 of 25, a couple of touchdowns, has thrown an interception, but he's also got 170 yards. So for your first game of the 2024 campaign, you're not doing too bad, Mr. Lutz. Be 2nd and 6. Another handoff right up the middle. Mitchell found a hole. Used his speed to get a first.
Just when you think Lutz is going to air it out, they're going to hit you with Stevie Middle right up the middle. I said Stevie Middle up the middle, Stevie Mitchell. It's the alliteration that got me that time.
We understood where you were getting to. And option play here on a toss. Went to Stevie Mitchell again. He's brought down after a 5-yard pickup.
You know what? Mitchell's been having a great game, too. Before that run of 63 yards on the day and a touchdown, now up to 77. Averaging about 5 yards every carry.
He really got the majority of carries in the first quarter, and then we didn't see him nearly as much in the second quarter.
Well, because they were giving that to Juwan Green.
Right.
Green, I've been very impressed with. He's one of those guys that's not afraid to work in the trenches in the middle of the field to drive that ball. When Wheeling got their first touchdown, he had a combined 50 yards on that drive.
Good block by Green here on the near side. Lutz taking off. Is he able to get to the first down marker? Looks like it. Rameau in to make the stop. Second time he's made a tackle on this drive.
And he's able to scramble to the first down because that block by Green, he's not just a back that can run up those trenches, but he's not afraid to get dirty either with the blocks.
Now here's the one Green. Power play.
Green, the ball carrier. Initial contact.
Looks like he got 5 on the carry. So he'll be around 64 yards on the day across his 15 carries. Cardinals have ran the ball 33 times this afternoon.
Dang. I love this offensive look. They're used to Davis in the pass game, but they're establishing that run game, and it's so important. I'm a big fan of it.
And it's great when you have this amazing 1-2 punch here in Mitchell and Green. We saw Green with another carry there, got 3, brings up 3rd and 2. But Green is used more in those short yardage games where you got to be gritty and a little bit powerful, lower the shoulder, lower the helmet, whatever. And then Mitchell's got explosive speed. You get him to the outside, and we've seen it. I mean, he had a 60-yard touchdown run a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. He's already got a touchdown on the day.
Both in the rushing and passing game.
Mm-hmm.
Or receiving game, I should say. Back to Green. This time upended in the backfield. Big loss.
And he's just going to make us eat our words. The defense for the Yellow Jackets, terrific read on the play, sends Wheeling backward in another situation where we're going to see Trey Brady.
Back deep is Nick Blake. We've seen him blanket Chris Charles pretty much all game long. And we got ourselves a fake punt. It goes to Vitarni. He's trying to break it to the outside. That's a clear horse collar tackle, and there's the flag for it.
Well, I'm not even surprised. We know Coach Bruni is very aggressive and showing it there. I don't hate the call either. He's pretty decent field position, and you got your own 47-yard line, only 4 yards away from the first down, and looking like they're going to pick it up off that horse collar.
It did look like Coach Bruni was yelling at one of his players about a blocking assignment. These officials having long talks.
Personal foul. Force caller. Defense, number 37. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
So on number 37, Carlos Porter Lumpkin, a redshirt freshman.
Coach Pennington is not going to be pleased about that. You have a chance to rest the defense. Instead, they got to be out on the field.
And it's starting to heat up. It was in the lower 60s when this game started back at noon. It's now up to 70 degrees here at Bishop Schmidt Field.
Thankfully, it was frigid this morning in the mountains of West Virginia.
So now the Cards starting at the 37-yard line. Lutz hands it off to Mitchell. Stiff arm Jones. But he had Luke Richard Rameau in the backfield there to make the tackle. So he'll be dropped for a loss of 1.
It's going to be the 6th tackle on the day for Jones. Really starting to pick up this run, especially up the middle. It's going to be a loss on the play as well.
About 2.5 to play here in the third quarter. Mitchell in motion and a dual running back set here. 3 wide receivers out there. Lutz looking to the near side. Had Chris Charles. Tried to run with it before he had full control, though.
He was pushed in the back by those 2 defenders, but he had that ball. You could argue Lutz may have put a little bit too much zip on it, but again, you got to come down with that ball.
So now it'll be 3rd and 11 for the Cardinals at the Yellow Jacket 38. You're given a gift on the horse collar tackle, but now have stalled out. Lutz will look to make something big happen here. He's trying to elude pressure. Off a hop, found Holloway, who somehow makes the catch, breaking away from tacklers before stepping out of bounds. Where will he be spotted out at?
He made that catch?
He did. With one hand.
Oh my goodness.
So we got 7 on it. And we've got ourselves an injury timeout. So we'll step aside.
Our mission as educators is to help you grow, explore, and achieve your aspirations. When our seniors graduate, they receive more than just a diploma. They leave Wheeling University with clarity, purpose, and the confidence that they need to succeed throughout their career. Exceptional experiences, exciting opportunities, meaningful guidance, and lifelong friendships. This is the foundation and academic excellence we believe in. That's the Wheeling University difference.
आज पराठे खाते हैं?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious.
Diversifying into Bitcoin? Look for BTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust, the low-cost Bitcoin fund from Grayscale, the crypto specialist. Type BTC into your investment account today. BTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust. Crypto investing begins here.
What a weird mug.
Harsh, but what if I told you, when you buy me with your JetBlue card, you can earn points towards your next trip, all with no annual fee.
What a lovely mug.
That's what I thought.
What a lovely lamp.
Ooh, what a lovely blanket. Yes.
What a lovely plant.
So needed.
Oh, what a lovely thingy. What a lovely view.
Sure is.
Every purchase has a point with the JetBlue card.
The injured West Virginia State player was number 30, Tim Sanford II. He's been a defensive back for WVSU this afternoon. He had an interception way back in the first quarter on the Cardinals' second drive. Ended up setting up the first touchdown of the game, which will go to Mosley on a 57-yard touchdown catch. Lutz in the offense facing 4th and 5. Lutz looking around and was looking to go to Chris Charles. Wasn't even close to completing the pass.
Zach Hobson with the locks on the play. Just took away the passing lane for Charles. Like you said, it really wasn't even close. But he was there. He was covering him pretty closely. And this secondary for State's been very impressive. They've, obviously there's been a few passing touchdowns, and they gave the one up to Holloway, but they've been lights out for the most part.
So with 1:53 to go in the third quarter, West Virginia State takes over at its own 31. Handoff up the middle to Pessoa. He'll be brought down a yard shy of midfield. McElwain made the tackle. State moving with a little tempo here. Handoff once more, Pessoa. And he was able to keep it going, push forward. Had a couple extra yards onto the gain after initial contact made by Perry.
And that was a big play to get him to this point, and another solid gain of 7.
And screen to the far side. It's to Felder. He's trying to beat Sherrod and does, but luckily McElwain able to catch up.
I just want to point out here, McElwain was at that screen. It looked like he was trying to pick it. Receiver beat him, but that hustle to get back, and he was the one that gets credit for the tackle. Justin McElwain's been having a heck of a game this afternoon. 2 interceptions, 1 was a pick 6, and multiple tackles on the day.
Ray the one coming in motion. Handoff Pessoa into the Big Eaters.
Justin Pessoa, the ball carrier.
Brought down after a pickup of 1. Carter Blake made the tackle.
21-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 9 for the Yellow Jackets.
Ball is now at the Cardinal 21-yard line.
4 seconds and counting. They're trying to get a playoff here.
And they will not. The horn ends the third quarter. Your score from Bishop Schmidt Field, Wheeling 26, West Virginia State 21. After the break, we'll be back with the final 15 minutes.
For 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community. The health plan. Here for you.
Our mission as educators is to help you grow, explore, and achieve your aspirations. When our seniors graduate, they receive more than just a diploma. They leave Wheeling University with clarity, purpose, and the confidence that they need to succeed throughout their career. Exceptional experiences, exciting opportunities, meaningful guidance, and lifelong friendships. This is the foundation and academic excellence we believe in.
Welcome back inside Bishop Schmidt Field. Alex Baker and Peyton Trollinger giving you coverage of the Yellow Jackets and the Cardinals here on the Mountain East Digital Conference, or Mountain East Conference Digital Network. Pass intended for Joe Jones. Falls incomplete, brings up 3rd and 9 for West Virginia State.
Got a little bit of a break. Fairmont State up on UNC Pembroke 34-21 in the third quarter. Concord up on Glenville, and they're in halftime. Charleston up 27-0 to Frostburg. That's a good one at halftime as well. And West Liberty up on Wesleyan 7-3 at half as well.
Bess with an empty backfield on this 3rd down play. Looking for the end zone. Big hit delivered by Wheeler after the play. Pass was headed to Marcus Ray. So now Brennan Schmidt will be sent out to attempt a field goal.
It was a fantastic job by the defense. You know, the quarter switched up. They were giving up a lot of yards. They come up when they need to. Once again, it's just been about execution for this Wheeling defense so far. They've really shown up to play today.
The 36-yard field goal is no good.
Oh, my.
It definitely had the leg on it. It must have been wide right.
I didn't see anybody get a tip on that. The hands were most certainly up, but they'll take it. 26-21, the lead remains. And we'll come back here shortly.
Diversifying into Bitcoin? Look for BTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust, the low-cost Bitcoin fund from Grayscale, the crypto specialist. Type BTC into your investment account today. BTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust. Crypto investing begins here.
I just got obsessed with making a product that actually tastes like the fruit on the can. We believe nature gets it right, and we believe real ingredients should be accessible to all. Spindrift, proudly made the hard way.
Want Ether in your portfolio? Look for ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Low-cost exposure to the second largest cryptocurrency from Grayscale, the crypto specialist. Type ETH into your investment account today. ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Crypto investing begins here. Diversifying into Bitcoin? Look for BTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust, the low-cost Bitcoin fund from Grayscale, the crypto specialist. Type BTC into your investment account today. BTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust. Crypto investing begins here.
Another Cardinal that's had a terrific day. He's got one touchdown, my apologies. But he's been great.
He was in motion again. This time we see a swing screen to DeJuan Green. He lowered the shoulder, moved the defender, Rameau, out of the way, and now Rameau is down. So Green was able to pick up the first down, but because of the injury, we'll go ahead and take another quick break.
Also, media time.
Diversifying into Bitcoin? Look for BTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust, the low-cost Bitcoin fund from Grayscale, the crypto specialist. Type BTC into your investment account today. BTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust. Crypto investing begins here.
आज पराठे खाते?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। इजी टू कुक, एक्सेप्शनल टेस्ट विद एक्साइटिंग फ्लेवर्स। कवान, truly friendlicious.
Want Ether in your portfolio? Look for ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Low-cost exposure to the second largest cryptocurrency. From Grayscale, the crypto specialist. Type ETH into your investment account today. ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust. Crypto investing begins here. Diversifying into Bitcoin? Look for BTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust, the low-cost Bitcoin fund from Grayscale, the crypto specialist. Type BTC into your investment account today. BTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust. Crypto investing begins here.
I just got obsessed with making a product that actually tastes like the fruit on the can. We believe nature gets it right, and we believe real ingredients should be accessible to all. Spindrift, proudly made the hard way.
And that last play, that was Oberdick's first target as well. You know, we saw him return a couple, well, not to get a touchdown, but he returned a couple kicks, and they're good act. I was going to say they're going to mark him short, but now they're going to move the chains.
Down Cardinals.
Mitchell, 18 attempts, 82 yards. First down play is a pass. Lutz, beautiful pocket composure, was looking for Chris Charles on that far sideline.
Nicholas Fannin, Zach Hobson.
Fannin and Hobson covering Charles there.
The safety of Nicholas Fannin kind of just sitting back, trying to read the quarterback size, and saw Lutz was going over to Charles and joined in on the double coverage to make sure that pass was not complete.
So now on second down, we'll go back to the ground. Mitchell bounced off the tacklers up front, brought down in the second level by Mike Fontaine. But we see the flags thrown out there once again today.
Mike Fontaine on the stop.
Looks like you think it's a holding on Wheeling.
Holding. Offense. Number 70. 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Holding on Alex Goodrick.
It's the 20th penalty of the day and the 10th one for Wheeling, surrendering 79 yards. And State's had 11 penalties for 97, so at least they're not them.
Second and long, pass broken up over the middle by Sanford the second. He went down at some point in the third quarter. He's back out there, though.
Yeah, really good to see Sanford back out on the field. Like you said, took a little bit of a knock, got reorganized, got his thoughts back, and he's back on the field making plays. And we mentioned a little earlier, got an interception already on Lutz. Was back in the first quarter.
3rd and 19 from the Wheeling 46. Lutz in the pocket. Dumps it off to Charles underneath. Looked like the ball popped out, but I think Charles was down. He was able to gain one. but that's still going to force Trey Brady to come back out and punt the ball away.
I was looking at Lutz, and I was looking at those receivers. All of them deep were covered. The only option he had was the little mesh route by Charles, but another great defensive stop by State. He had not just one, they had two guys sent to Charles, brings him down for a loss.
Brady punts it away. Nick Blake back, flag in. He's trying to bounce it to the outside. Perry trying to chase him down, couldn't get there. And Nick Blake is finally brought down by Godovatarni at the Wheeling 25. But as I said, there's a flag down at the West Virginia State 24.
Well, this on this near side, depending on what it was Brennan Barksdale. He could have stopped him right there, but he... There we go. He stumbled out of bounds, and maybe that was what caused it, and someone held Barksdale up, because he could have very easily made that stop at the 25-yard line, but got a little interfered with, and that will negate that very impressive return.
And that hurts a lot. I mean, you were set up basically on the brink of the red zone, and now you're going to have to drive, 85-ish yards, give or take.
And this, you're down in this game. It's still attainable, and there's still a lot of time to go, but you gotta work against this defense who's been playing phenomenally, and getting that tackle just lit him up. Number 34. I don't have him on my roster. Kamari Jackson, or maybe I definitely should have him on my roster.
Best dropping back. Looking to the far side. That blade of grass caught it, but the receiver did not. The intended target was Quentin Williams. So now it'll be 3rd and 7 for West Virginia State, who is down 26-21 with 11:18 to play in today's contest. And other than that one-play touchdown drive to open the third quarter. Well, what didn't really open the third quarter is the opening drive of the third quarter for West Virginia State, which was a 75-yard touchdown pass to Felder. This offense really hasn't shown any signs of life. Pass over the middle, picked off. Brendan Barksdale with the INT, and he'll set his offense up inside the 25.
Wow, the third interception thrown by Bess. That's brutal. Brennan Barksdale in a perfect position, gets this sideline fired up, and Wheeling with a chance to put this one away.
And if you're the Cardinals, this is a must-score drive. I mean, you just got, like you said, the third pick of the day. Everybody is absolutely hype on this sideline. All the momentum is in your favor. If you don't capitalize here, it's definitely a disappointment. There's no other way to put it than disappointment.
Well, I want to just bring it back to that stat. This team is very good in the red zone, very efficient. Coming into the contest, for 21 for 23 in the red zone.
Drive starts at the 23-yard line. Mitchell, the ball carrier, got 2. Isaiah Farmer made the tackle.
20-yard line brings up 2nd down and 8 for the Cardinals.
Now, Landon Lutz with the pass, clips over 200 yards passing. He has really been impressive.
Lutz drops back to throw again. Looking end zone. Mitchell open, but it's overthrown.
I know I saw him open. I think you saw him open too. And Lutz most certainly saw him open. Got a little too excited. Got to make sure you keep your composure.
That's been the one downside today for Lutz. He gets a couple guys open downfield and just puts a little bit too much air underneath of it. Other than that, I feel like he's played a very solid game stepping in for Javon Davis. He's only had a week to really get comfortable in this offense. Like I said, I think he's done a fantastic job so far today. On third down, Lutz looking to the same spot again. Another ball overthrown. This one intended for Carter Blake.
We might have a rough in the passer, possibly. That flag was thrown in the backfield. I didn't get to see the hits.
I didn't either. I was watching the ball.
So that could have played a factor into the overthrown ball by Lutz.
Had a lot of talks going on by those three officials at that left hash.
Well, and honestly, they really should be talking a lot because whatever call they make right now is going to be huge for either team.
Could be a very pivotal call here.
On the play for roughing. The player was blocked into the quarterback.
And yeah, I wish that we could tell our viewers that, our thoughts on the call, but, you heard us. We were looking at the pass. So they're going to send Joe Lima out there, and he has just not had a great day today.
This will be a 37-yard attempt for Joe Lima.
He's 0 for 2 with one of them blocked.
He's lined up from the left hash. A lot of noise coming from the West Virginia State sideline. Kick is up. It's got the distance, and it's got the accuracy. Lima from 37 yards puts the Cardinals on top 29-21 with 10 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back with more Cardinal football right after this.
आज पराठे खाते हैं?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ. Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious.
आज पराठे खाते हैं?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ. Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious. पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ. Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious. पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ. Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious.
At America's Best House Plans, choose from over 15,000 quality house plans. Houseplans.net.
आज पराठे खाते हैं?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ. Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious.
Holding on the receiving team, if I'm right.
Holding. Return team, number 26.
Get me in some stripes.
First out.
All right.
Yeah, it was just a blatant hold. Obviously, we have a really good view up in the Fitzsimmons press box, but as an official, you got to be trained to look out for that kind of stuff. A really good call by the official. Will have State start their own 15-yard line, and to say they need to score here is an understatement.
This is twice now, within the last, I'd say, 15 minutes of real time where we've seen a good return from West Virginia State called back because of a penalty on the opposite side of the field. Pessoa running rampantly. Had first down yardage, but guess what's out there? Flag? Yeah. JoJo Holmes made the tackle.
State saying this was on Wheeling. Let's see what Stripes thinks. Yep.
Face mask. Defense. 15-yard penalty will be added at the end of the run. First down.
A free 15 for the Yellow Jackets.
Brings the ball up to the 44-yard line.
So after just 2 plays, they've moved the ball from their 15 to their 44.
I'll tell you one thing. Both these teams are going to be talking about some discipline next week.
For sure. Pessoa. Still up. Still going. Still going. I thought they had him at the second level, and then they didn't.
Well, that was Justin McElwain, and, we've talked about how good of a game that he's had. He's got 4 tackles on the day, but Pessoa gets past him because he didn't wrap up, and he didn't close the legs. Pessoa kept on trucking and picked up a lot more after.
Another first down. They flipped the field in 3 plays. You got Washington coming in motion. Snap, handoff, Pessoa, far side. Think he'll have a first. And we got a flag flying in on the far side. Once again, JoJo Holmes with the tackle. With a bunch of bodies on that far side, I couldn't really see what a flag may have been thrown for. But speaking as it came in after the play, I'm thinking maybe an unsportsmanlike.
There are fouls by both teams. After the play, personal foul. Offense, number 56. Personal foul. Defense, number 23. Those penalties offset. First up.
Another offset penalty for our boy Zach Ziegler over there.
This is what, 3rd, 4th time?
Mm-hmm. He's going to have a grand time over there updating the stats. But I wanted to point out Pessoa 140 yards on the day. And we're going to have more here.
Yeah. He's brought down short of the sticks. Probably a 5-yard gain here. We'll see where the officials spot it.
And even more impressive, Pessoa is averaging a first down every carry. That's incredible.
All right.
He's up to the 21-yard line.
So now West Virginia State, 2nd and 4 on the Wheeling 21. You got 8:44 to go. Clock's still ticking. Receiver in motion. Bess, hands off. Felder, up the gut. Broke free, and he's going to score. So the difference went from 8 points down to 6 points. And I'm going to assume that the offense will stay out there and attempt a 2-point conversion.
That stings if you're Wheeling. That was Felder on the carry. He just trucked 2 guys right up the gut, and that's brutal if you're Wheeling. But heck of a run by Felder. He didn't stop. He got the contact. He welcomed the contact.
That's his 2nd overall touchdown of the day. He's had 1 in the rushing game and receiving game. A little lofty pass broken up by Dalton Hoover, I believe that was. No, Carter Blake. All right, thank you, Peyton. Glad we got a second set of eyes up here. So with 8:30 to play in the game, Wheeling leads slimly 29-27. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
For 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community. The health plan. Here for you.
Siobhan Wright, I looked. Oh. So we're welcome back, everybody. We're talking about the scores across the MEC. Charleston up 34-0 over Frostburg State. The reason why I'm talking about that, both teams are 6-0 right now. Frostburg was ranked, and Charleston is just giving them a beat down in Frostburg, Maryland. And I was saying Siobhan Wright, top 5 in D2 for all-purpose yards. He is
Here's the kickoff.
Tremendous.
Holloway going to let it bounce into the end zone.
And while we're on the topic, some more scores in the fourth quarter. Pembroke down to Fairmont State 34-28. Obviously, we got our game. Wheeling 29-27. Concord still up on Glenville State, looking for their first win, 14-10. Again, 34-10. Charleston on top. West Liberty 1-5. 14-3 over West Virginia Wesleyan. And for a different sport, Wheeling Volleyball up 2-0 over Davis and Elkins.
We've got 8 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Cardinals up by 2. Lutz has his pass deflected at the line.
It honestly looked like that pass was deflected by his own lineman. But maybe my eyes are deceiving me. I didn't get to really get a good look at that.
I believe it was deflected by Isaiah Farmer coming off the left end position. Rush by Mitchell. Stopped.
That's typically a bread and butter play for this Wheeling offense, but West Virginia State, they've had that play run on them a few more times, and maybe a gain of 1. It's 3rd and 8.
At some point, you got to lock it down, right? You see Mitchell get it on that halfback sweep type play over and over again. You got to stop it. Be 3rd and 7 for the Cards. Lutz has Mitchell to his left. He drops back, looking for a first down. He's got it with Dason Hors. First time we've seen him make a catch.
And what a time to come up. That ball had to be fitted perfectly in his hands. There were 2 state defenders right on his tail. Great job by Hors to come down, get the foot in bounds, and keep this drive alive for the Cardinals.
And the pill handed off to Mitchell. A flag flies in late.
Brought down on the play by number 3, Luke Richard Renault. Flag on the play.
Holding. Offense. Number 74. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Holding called on Nick Mahoney, the left guard.
And this offensive line for Wheeling is a very experienced one, so to have one of your older guys take a penalty is not ideal. So that Dason Hors first down kind of negated. Still first down, though.
Holloway on a screen pass, looking for some room. Didn't have much, but he makes a little bit of headway trying to get back. Sanford making the tackle on Holloway.
Gain is up to the 32-yard line.
So I mentioned earlier, Holloway has over 100 yards in general, but now that pass gets him to 100 yards receiving plus. .623 and counting.
Wheeling just taking their time.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good play. But you got to get that ball down the field, though. As that one airmailed.
Yeah. Chris Charles was the intended target. He was covered up very well, though, by Zach Hobson. So now we're going to be 3rd and very long for the Cardinals.
Charles has not had a fantastic impact on this game. 2 receptions, only 5 yards. And he's the number 2 receiver on this team. You'd like to see maybe a little bit more.
Lutz airing it out, looking for Holloway. He makes the grab. He gets away from the first tackler, but not the second one. He was wrapped, but it looks like he should have enough for a first down.
This one may come back. Flag in the backfield.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Oh, they're going to say roughing the passer. It looked like the offensive lineman had maybe the outside shoulder pad of one of the state defenders, but it'll be roughing the passer. And not only they pick up the first down from Holloway, they would have had it regardless, but they're going to get even more from it.
Free 15. Now up to the Yellow Jacket 38.
Trey Holloway, just another display of a breakout game for him. He has been phenomenal, and he will fight for every last yard.
Lutz dropping back again, looking deep. Wide open is Hors, but overthrown by Lutz for the 3rd time this half.
Man, if all these overthrown balls would have gotten in there, Wheeling probably up by 2 scores right now. This obviously not ideal, but again, considering the circumstance of him having to step in for Davis just this week and only getting maybe a handful of snaps throughout this season so far, he's over 200 yards passing, so he's been playing a good game, but obviously he could do a lot better.
Another flag. This one will be a false start on the Cards, pushing them back 5 yards.
False start. Offense, number 1. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
On Holloway, too. Redshirt junior.
Move the ball back to the 43-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 15 for Wheeling.
So obviously the penalty hurts, but the good thing is you're still in control of the ball. And if you've got the ball, you can control this clock, which is now down inside 6 minutes. We got 5:48 to play. Your score 29-27 in favor of the Redbirds. Here's a handoff to Mitchell. I like the play call. And it looks like the ball popped out. And West Virginia State's got it. That was Vargas who ripped it from Mitchell.
I saw Vargas reach in for the punch, and he was taking down Mitchell in the process. I thought it looked like Mitchell touched the ground as the tackle was happening, but Vargas with a tremendous play. The timing is impeccable, and he gives a chance for this state team to, come up on top. They haven't led for quite some time.
We've got an injured player, so we'll go ahead and step aside.
For 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community. The health plan. Here for you.
Our mission as educators is to help you grow, explore, and achieve your aspirations. When our seniors graduate, they receive more than just a diploma. They leave Wheeling University with clarity, purpose, and the confidence that they need to succeed throughout their career. Exceptional experiences, exciting opportunities, meaningful guidance, and lifelong friendships. This is the foundation and academic excellence we believe.
Mike Fontaine was the injured Yellow Jacket. West Virginia State takes over at their own 36. 5:36 to play, 29-27 your score in favor of the Cardinals. Here's a handoff to Pessoa. Going to be brought out of bounds. That was Perry stopping him in his tracks.
It's going to be Perry's 8th tackle of the day. He's been having a productive day, making sure, doing everything he can to halt this offense, and they're going to need him now more than ever.
This is one thing Wheeling has struggled with all year, especially at home, closing games. See if they can flip the script. Bess, far side. Not sure who he was looking for. I think maybe Quentin Williams on an RPO play, and Williams thought he handed it off. Brings up 3rd and 8.
And that's another example of, these receivers for State just not on the same page with Bess. There's been multiple examples of it, and we see another one right here. Makes you wonder if those would have connected, what would have been the score.
A lot of noise being made on the Cardinals sideline and in the Cardinals stands. One of the biggest plays of the game so far. Defense given a little bit of a cushion, mostly in man. Best going over the middle. Has it complete to Williams. And he's finally brought down by Thorne. But a huge pickup for West Virginia State. Puts them into Wheeling territory.
Man, he found that hole amongst the red jerseys and dotted it right to Williams. He was the intended target on the miscommunication last play. This time, there was nothing miscommunicated about that. That was a terrific read by Bess and an even better speed by Williams.
And he's coming in motion here. We're almost at the 4-minute mark of the game. Got a run play straight ahead. Felder on the carry this time. McElwain made the tackle.
So now only 2nd and 2. They're knocking on the door right outside the red zone, the 21-yard line.
Dalton Hoover, a linebacker for the Cardinals, came off looking like he was limping a little bit. I'll have to keep an eye on that as we come down this final stretch of the game. 3.5 to go. Another run. Pessoa on it. He's got a hole. Bursted through it. Brought down out of bounds by Oshinuga.
He's been known to bust through a couple of those holes in that Wheeling front line, and he just keeps going as well. Another example of it. Now at the 15-yard line. They're only down by 2. The clock's on their side, just past that 3-minute mark.
And now at the Cardinal 15. Like you said, with the time on their side and being in the red zone, no hurry here for West Virginia State to get plays off. Cardinal defense is going to have to up the pressure for sure. Pessoa on the ground, going straight ahead again. Brought down by Hoover. Nope, Perry. My fault. 5-yard pickup.
Clock's going to continue to run. State taking their time with the call. We might let this go to the 2-minute warning, and I believe that's going to happen.
Yeah, I was going to say they don't have to run a play here. And it's not looking like they will. I mean, in 10 seconds we can say that statement with full confidence.
And this is a smart play by the coaching staff. You don't want Wheeling to have a chance to, because if who knows? You run a play, maybe it's a run up the middle. It could happen. There might be a fumble,
right?
And then Wheeling has a 2-minute advantage on their side. So, really good call by the West Virginia State coaching staff. And at the 2-minute warning, we'll take another break here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
Meet Stravito, the Insights Hub that's built for you. Search across a variety of file formats and refine results with custom filters to quickly find what's most relevant for you. Save time by going straight to key findings, instead of having to go through an entire report just to find the details you're looking for. Or, for a more in-depth look, easily save your find and return to it later. Unleash the power of your insights with Stravito.
When people hear my music, I would like them to ask a question. Why do I feel this way when I hear Hawaiian music? It's the way we verbalize and continue the legacies of our place. The goal is joy. The goal is connection. Not everybody sings, but everybody can learn the words. I would love for our visitors to take music with them that reminds them of a certain place, of a certain experience they've had in Hawaii, and know that there's much more to enjoy.
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत। भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious.
When people hear my music, I would like them to ask a question. Why do I feel this way when I hear Hawaiian music? It's the way we verbalize and continue the legacies of our place. The goal is joy. The goal is connection. Not everybody sings, but everybody can learn the words. When people hear my music, I would like them to ask a question. Why do I feel this way when I hear Hawaiian music? It's the way we verbalize and continue the legacies of our place. The goal is joy. The goal is connection. Not everybody sings, but everybody can learn the words.
आज पराठे खाते हैं?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत। भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। Easy to cook, exceptional taste with exciting flavors. Kawan, truly friendlicious.
One pass, and they have 5 passes in total in the second half. and it's over, like 120 yards, 130 yards, and they're only won this quarter for 33.
It's really been their defense that has helped keep them in this game here late. I mean, this drive started because of a forced fumble by Vargas on a Stephen Mitchell carry, and then Best has led this offense all the way down the field. This drive started at the Yellow Jacket 36. And one thing to point out, Best has thrown 3 interceptions today. And he's got a shot to put his team up front.
And he's going to have to wait, though, because that defense coming up with a big stop.
And is Bruni going to call his third timeout here? I believe he will.
Stopped up and read by Marcel Chapman, as Coach Bruni will take his last timeout of the minute 37. Well, 141 maybe. We'll stand corrected there.
So the stop does drive him back a little bit here. Still inside the 5, still in good position to score here.
Because even if they can't punch it in, a field goal does work, but then you're putting a lot of pressure on your defense, and they got to come up with a stop. Because if they give up a touchdown, it's wheeling.
Right. To that point, though, second down, let's say you don't get it here, that's going to tick off about 35 seconds before you snap the next play. So it's all about how this clock ticks off here. Now, we do see Landon Lutz here on the near sideline throwing, hoping he can have another shot at leading the offense down the field for a potential game-winning drive. Now, defense could force a fumble, could pick it off for the 4th time.
Yeah.
So a lot could happen here.
Lots of ifs, lots of probability.
And a lot of blockers. And it's the Wildcat formation with Felder in the backfield. He's going to take it, going right up the middle, backpedals into the end zone for a West Virginia State touchdown.
His second touchdown of the day. And when State needs a couple yards, they're going to turn right to Felder, and he does not let them down often.
That's his second rushing touchdown of the contest and 3rd overall. He had a receiving touchdown back in the 3rd quarter. Went
I overlooked that.
75 yards. And Best will be out there with the rest of the offense to attempt a 2-point conversion. And before that, Pennington's going to call a timeout. I actually like that they're going for a 2-point conversion here, because if you miss it, you're up by 4. Okay, field goal's not going to win the game. May as well. I mean, even if Wheeling is able to drive the length of the field, it's still tied at 35. And with the struggles that Lima has had today, it's not automatic.
Yeah.
So the timeout here to really talk things over and figure out what you want to do to try and make this 2-point conversion successful is a great idea, because this is a very crucial play.
And I just want to remind everybody that State's already 0 for 1 on 2-point conversions. It was a good stop earlier in this game by this Wheeling defense on the goal line.
Yeah, so on that play, Best rolled to the right, was looking for one of his receivers in the corner of the end zone, and then the pass was broken up by Carter Blake. We'll see what Pennington draws up this time. Your score stands at 33-29 with 1:37 to go. Clock won't move anywhere. In motion is Felder. Run up the middle by number 2, Marshawn Mankins. Still pushing around down there on the goal line. Wheeling defense says they came up with a stop. And indeed they did. 2-point try. No good.
Shout out the defense again. I said they're 0 for 1 on 2-point conversions. Now 0 for 2 coming up when it matters. But they're going to surrender 10 plays, 64 yards down the field off a Mitchell fumble recovered by Vargas.
So now Wheeling will have 1 minute and 37 seconds. We're not sure how far they'll have to go yet. We'll find that out after this kickoff.
With 0 timeouts.
Yeah.
Under 2 minutes. But hey, this is what you practice. This is what you practice. I remember when I was playing football, that we practice a multitude of situations where, it was maybe a minute. Sorry, my mic got caught on the chair, but it's still there. But you practice these. You pretend you don't have any timeouts. You got to drive the field in under 2 minutes, and sometimes even under a minute. And this is when it's time to cash in.
Schmidt, short kick, fair caught by the tight end Hors. Specifically Landon Hors. We got 3 of them. I got to make sure I decipher which one. So he fair caught the ball at the 25. So that means Wheeling's got to go 75. A field goal does no good here. Trey Holloway has been the favorite target for Landon Lutz. He's caught 9 passes. That triples anybody who's next closest. And he's also got 117 receiving yards. Sideline's your best friend, Lutz. Looking, finds the big man, Charles, who takes a huge hit.
No timeouts. They got to move quickly.
First down, and we see a blatant flop.
Timeout for injury.
And we're going to have a timeout for an injured player in Mike Fontaine. We'll go ahead and take a short break here.
आज पराठे खाते हैं?
पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। इजी टू कुक, एक्सेप्शनल टेस्ट विद एक्साइटिंग फ्लेवर्स। कवान, ट्रूली फ्रेंडलिशियस। पराठे बनाने के लिए इतनी मेहनत? भागदौड़ की जिंदगी में वक्त को अपना बनाओ और कवान अपनाओ। इजी टू कुक, एक्सेप्शनल टेस्ट विद एक्साइटिंग फ्लेवर्स। कवान, ट्रूली फ्रेंडलिशियस।
I just got obsessed with making a product that actually tastes like the fruit on the can. We believe nature gets it right, and we believe real ingredients should be accessible to all. Spindrift, proudly made the hard way.
A Verbo is for sharing all kinds of moments. From post-concert bliss to pre-game hype. Because with a Verbo, it's always just you, your people, and no one else.
Welcome back inside Bishop Schmidt Field. Mike Fontaine still down. Looks like he's being treated for a cramp by the trainers. He went down with 1 minute and 28 remaining on the clock. Never good to see an injured player, but the Cardinals get a free timeout out of it, allowing Bruni to draw up a sequence of plays here as his team has to drive the length of the field down by 4 here, 33-29. Ball is on the Cardinal 35. On the previous play where Fontaine got injured, we saw Lutz find Chris Charles. He took a big hit, but he was able to secure the ball and come down with it, not lose it on the hit or when he hit the ground.
Do I need to put like an aluminum like foil on my head? Because you just read what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to mention about it. You know, Charles absorbed a really big hit, but the thing with Charles, he's got a big body, big shoulders, able to secure the ball, and so that'll allow Wheeling to start at the 40 instead of the 35 where they originally were at. It'll be 2nd and 7. Fontaine is going to limp off the sideline. Getting some help by the trainers. Good to see that he's walking now.
So I mentioned Holloway would be a key guy to look for here on this late game drive. Charles another one because he's so freaking big. He's physical. I know he's been overthrown a time or two so far in this one, but you still got to watch for him.
He only has 3 catches for 15 yards. If you ask me, he's been underutilized.
Lutz in a high-pressure situation, dropping back. Looking for Holloway down the sideline, tipped away by Nick Blake. That's a big-time deflection. Looked like Holloway was looking at the official for a flag, but when you got Holloway and Blake being a little handsy with each other, the officials are going to let you play through that.
This entire Wheeling sideline was looking for a flag, motioning for it, but like you said, Holloway got a little handsy with Blake as well. So we're going to have to retry this.
Lutz immediately rolling to his right, throws on the run, finds Dason Horse. He caught it beyond the sticks, but goes out a yard short. We'll see where forward progress puts him.
He's going to put him short.
All right.
It looked like it was a little behind that first down marker. So 3rd and 2. Clock stops at 1:11.
That was good awareness by Horse to get out to stop the clock. Obviously 4-down territory. No matter where you're at on the field. Mitchell outside. Smart play to get out.
And he picks up the first down in the process as well.
That too, yeah.
Bleeds off about 4 seconds on the clock.
Typically in these situations where you're trying to drive the length of the field, have no timeouts, you don't see a lot of runs, but as long as you run the ball and are able to get out of bounds, it's not a bad idea, especially when that outside run with Mitchell has been working all day.
And I don't hate it either because of where they're at on the field. They're on that far hash marker. It's a lot easier to get out of bounds than if you have to cross the length of the field.
Lutz over the middle, looking for Dason Horse. No flag on the play.
That was Zach Hobson, another really good example of the pass coverage. He had a really key breakup earlier in the game, and he comes up big for his squad once more, forcing 2nd and 10. And these state defensive backs, cornerbacks, they have been lights out covering the deep routes all game long.
Lutz dropping back, looking around. Dump off to Mitchell, trying to get out of bounds, and does. Gains 5. He'll be at midfield.
55.3 seconds remain from an upset, another upset at home. Wheeling trying to prevent another loss, already 3 in a row.
Gonna need to pick up 6 over the next 2 plays. Lutz moving to his left. Able to find Ford, who makes the catch for the first and gets out. Clock will stop.
Ford coming up with a big reception for Wheeling. He's only had a handful of targets all game long, but he comes down with it when it matters. Both sidelines are very loud right now.
Lutz over the middle, finds Hors. He's going to get out of bounds, but a great block upfield by Ford allowed Hors to get a couple extra.
Only 42.7 seconds on the clock. Wheeling driving down the field. And in that offensive shootout against Fairmont State, this was exactly what happened. Wheeling drove the length of the field, but threw a costly interception. And against Pembroke, they're trying to slay some demons here.
From the 27-yard line, Lutz sensing the pressure, getting out of the pocket. He's going to scramble. He slides down at the 10-yard line, and we've got another injured Yellow Jacket. Rolling around on the field is Isaiah Farmer. They're trying to get him up so the injury timeout wouldn't be called. Farmer couldn't get up in enough time, though. But speaking as, okay, never mind. He goes down. I think he was trying to make it over to the far side to avoid having to go to this injury timeout. Didn't quite make it there. Trainer's out to look at him. Hopefully he's all right. We're going to go ahead and step aside once more.
For 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community, the health plan. Here for you.
Welcome back to Bishop Schmidt Field. Cardinals at the 8-yard line of West Virginia. No, I can't do math. At the 12-yard line of West Virginia State, 1st and 10. Lutz looking for it all. Lutz is going nuts. Holloway pulls it down. Lutz in the offense goes 75 yards for a potential game-winning touchdown. 22.9 remaining on the clock. Cardinals ahead. 35-33.
Trey Holloway has been the man of the game for Wheeling, and who else to come down with a beautifully thrown ball by Lutz in the end zone. Wow, you can't write it better than this.
Lima out for the PAT. It's blocked again. And Brady's going to have to make a tackle here. Okay, he doesn't. Looks like Lima was the one who actually... No, never mind. I can't read numbers. That was number 33. My fault.
It's Perry.
That was Perry, yeah.
So obviously the block PAT hurts, but you're going to kick this one off. State, they have 2 timeouts, 22.9 seconds. It's most certainly possible for them to get another score. You know, this Wheeling sideline celebrating, but they need the defense to come up massively here. And they are most certainly capable of it, but in this second half, they have not proven that. And this is going to be the drive of the game right here. But fantastic route by Holloway. The athleticism to jump up for that ball. He was wide open in the end zone, too. He was right in between two.
Beat the corner.
Yeah, right in between 2 West Virginia State defenders and split the difference, came down with 6.
I got a Reese's and a Gatorade at halftime. I didn't realize I should have brought the popcorn up. One thing for West Virginia State, though, it has 2 timeouts.
You got to kick this one as far back as possible if you're Lima.
He trots and boots. Fair caught. at the 15. Wait, let me look. My eyes deceive me. 15. Okay, yes. That was fair caught by Quentin Williams.
I don't know. I think he could have had a lot of room to run, but I guess you
don't really want to waste what could be
I was
valuable time.
I was gonna say he's trying to set his offense up. And actually, I lied to you. It was the 25-yard line, so we both can't.
Okay.
We both can't see. 22.9 seconds for State to drive the field.
Cardinals drop into cover 4 over the middle. Going to be brought down. The officials will blow it dead. That was caught by Felder. He's a running back, but he's had a lot more yardage in the receiving game today. And WVSU will take a timeout. So let me get you that stat on Felder rushing-wise. He's got 10 for a total of 55 yards. Receiving-wise, he's the leader. 5 receptions, 84 yards. And before we started this half, Mosley had 57 yards. He's still at 57 yards.
Dang.
The Cardinal defensive backs have really locked him down. And now one guy you're going to have to key in on is clearly Felder. He's been running all over the place.
Well, and he was the one that got in the end zone for State to go up early in this one. Well, super late. And Wheeling just responded to his touchdown. But, yeah, Mosley, he got that one touchdown. It was the first one of the game, and it was very impressive. I mean, he just sped past the entire Wheeling secondary.
Went for 57 yards.
57 yards, yeah. So they might target him again. I mean, he's got the speed, and there's been a couple balls that have been thrown his way, and he's been past the Wheeling secondary.
WVSU at the 39.
Those balls are just overthrown.
And
the score clock shut off.
That is not great timing.
That
is really bad timing,
that can
actually
occasionally happen here at Bishop Schmidt Field.
Zach is on it, though. He's booking it over to the other booth here in the press box, trying to get this issue resolved quickly. All right, he's back up. I believe everything is correct.
They're not signaling to put any more time on the clock. I thought there was 22 seconds, but they're going to leave it at 17.
That was 22 before that first play, so 17 is correct. Bess launches it to Williams. He's got it. He goes down at the 37-yard line of the Cardinals, but WVSU will take its final timeout. 11.7 seconds remains. Wheeling 35. West Virginia State 33. So, Peyton, I'm putting you on the spot here a little bit, but what is John Pennington drawing up here in this situation?
Well, this Wheeling defense, it's been kind of hit or miss whenever they're covering the wideouts for State. You got Joe Felder, 98 yards. Mosley, 63, just got that big reception. Williams was 63, so I like my odds through the air, but at the same time, I know my quarterback's thrown 3 interceptions. But, sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit, and they're trying to get the biscuit right now.
And this late in the game, no more timeouts.
You have to
go over 30 yards. You absolutely have to trust your quarterback.
And, these past 2 plays, they've been jump plays. They've gotten down the field quickly.
Very quickly, yeah.
And, Wheeling's showing a blitz, which is a little odd. Nope, the defensive coordinator said, no, don't do that.
Best. Nobody in the backfield with him. Looked like he was starting to run out of time. Pass intended for, I believe, McAdoo on the near side. Nope, not 17. It was number 7. That's Felder. So now 9.9.
Coach Bruni a little upset with the score clock operator, but I mean that's an incomplete pass. That's going to stop the clock regardless.
But the point he's trying to make is, hey, there should be less than 9 seconds. That play definitely took more than 2. There was only 11.7, so we had our clock operator stop it at 4. Thank you, Olivia.
Please put 7 seconds on the clock.
So we'll go to 7 seconds. All right. That means 4 tick off on that play. With 7 seconds, you might be able to get 2 off here depending on how quickly you can get this ball out and if you can get out of bounds. Again, WVSU, no timeouts. And we got another whistle coming in from the far side.
No flags on the play.
No.
Just maybe just a little chit chat, a little tea sesh. I mean, I believe the score clock is operated by an official. It has to be. So amidst the confusion, we're about to start play.
Still 7 on the clock.
And this is the loudest this place has been all day.
West Virginia State got to go 39 yards. Play action, Bess. Not going for it all. First down yardage, potentially. Yes, so the clock will stop momentarily for the chain gang to get set, along with the ball to be placed at the right spot. Just under 3 seconds left. Bess at the line. He's going to spike it with 1.8 seconds to go. And the field goal team is coming out onto the field.
Peyton Hoare was storming the field celebrating. This game's not over yet.
No, not by any means.
A field goal takes it.
And Schmidt has a pretty big leg. The senior kicker out there for a potentially game-winning field goal.
And this is the first field goal attempt for State. They've been very efficient with the ball. Every time they've had it, it's either been a punt or they've gotten a touchdown, or maybe an interception or two mixed in there. But my point is, it's the first attempt for Schmidt.
Schmidt missed a 36-yarder.
See, this is why you have the drive chart to prove me wrong. Yeah, I missed that back in the third quarter.
Yeah. And now we've still got confusion down on the field. Bruni pleading his case with the near side judge.
Is there a 10-second runoff?
The conclusion of the last play, there was less than 3 seconds. Therefore, there has to be 3 seconds to be able to legally ground.
So the game's over.
It's over.
That's a bad time for the mic to cut out.
It really is. But the Cardinals finally get a win at home. Your final score, 35-33.
That's one way to end a football game.
And so now, Bess was the one who completed the pass to Williams. Williams caught it over the middle of the field, got down, but couldn't get out. So now, you look at Bess as a coach, and you're like, you have to throw that ball to the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only answer to that question on what should have been done.
Yeah, that's an insane way to win, but hey, Wheeling's going to take it. This is their first win at home. They snapped the 3-game losing streak, and they also snapped State's 4-game win streak.
What a game, honestly.
Dramatic. I mean, every game we've called has been dramatic. So instead of Wheeling coming up short by 3 points, they're going to win by 3 points, and I believe
by two. Won by two.
Huh?
Won by 2 points, 35-33.
Oh, yeah. Again, I can't do math. I'm a comm major, not math. I had to take core math. But you know what? It's still less than 3 points. That was the final outcome. But, again, what a way to win. They showed up when it mattered. I mean, that's honestly off the back of an incredible second quarter.
And let's go ahead and take a look at some final stats here. Landon Lutz, in his first start of the year, throws for 289 yards with a QBR of over 118. He threw 2 touchdowns, I believe. Wait, let me count them up. Where's my drive chart? Because I don't know where to find it in the live stats. I would think I would know this by now. That's a catch. There's a catch. So he threw for 3 of them and threw 1 interception. Thank you for the printed out version. This is what I like. Shout out, Zach. All right. So now I got to find his name. Okay, here we go. 26 of 49, 289 yards, 3 touchdowns. Long one of the day for 45 yards. In the rushing game, Stephen Mitchell, 22 attempts for 103 yards and a touchdown. DeJuan Green behind him, 17 carries, 66 on the day. Receiving-wise, Trey Holloway cut 10 of 11 targets for 130 yards and a pair of tutties. Stephen Mitchell had 4 receptions, 62 yards, and a touchdown. What a day for the Cardinal offense. On the flip side, West Virginia State, Isaiah Best went 15 of 30 for 271 and 2 touchdowns. The downfall of him, though, was the 3 interceptions and the mistake here as time expired. Justin Pessoa had 21 rushes for 165 yards and a touchdown. Felder had 10 for 56 and 2 touchdowns. Receiving-wise, Felder led there with 5 catches for 98 yards and a receiving touchdown. Then Quentin Williams was behind him with 3 catches for 63 yards. The other touchdown of the day for West Virginia State went to Adrian Mosley. He only had 2 catches for 69 yards. Just wow, all around. What a day. Great game. Both offenses played really well. Ultimately, at the end of the day, though, it's Bess who kind of gets some of this blame. When you throw 3 interceptions, it's very tough to come back from that.
And especially with one of them going to the house.
Right.
And you know, 2 of those were back-to-back by Justin McElwain. He had a terrific game today, coming up 7 tackles as well, along with 2 interceptions. And Barksdale got that final interception, and this is more like it for Wheeling. This is something that they've been really needing to have this win at home. They've kind of felt robbed these last few games, at home especially. So really good to see they finally get a win here at Bishop Schmidt Field, and West Virginia State, they got a lot to talk about.
Anything else to say before we wrap this one up, or did you get everything out here so far?
I think I said everything I needed to say, but it's just, the fans got their money today.
They did.
And we got to call it a fantastic game.
Yes, this was awesome. Can't wait for you guys to cut up the highlights and see what you elect to put out on our social media. So, football team's going to have a short turnaround as it plays again on next Thursday. They'll play at Frostburg State. The Cardinals and Bobcats are set to kick off at 7 p.m. To all those who were in attendance today, you saw a great one. Thanks for coming out and supporting your respective team. Please drive home safely. To all those of you who watch this game via our stream, thanks for watching Cardinal football here on the Mountain East Conference Digital Network. For Peyton Trollinger, the rest of today's game day crew, and the Wheeling University Athletic Department, I'm Alex Baker saying so long from Bishop Schmidt Field. Have a great rest of your evening.